Okay, today we're going to be trying a new game. I want to play this game. It's Saturday night. I've seen this game for a few days. It's called Beggars Road. And I want to try it out. How to play. A Beggars Road. Liege is a city at war with itself. The bishop holds his throne by Burgundian grace. The guilds and their commune want him gone. You are nobody yet. Walk the road, stay fed, and make something of yourself before the winter ends. Oh, okay, 6 pages. Food. Watch the top of your screen. Your food is counted at the top of the screen. Every day spent traveling, working, or resting cost 1 ration for each person in your party. Let it reach 0 and your people starve. The hungry stop healing and soon they die. Buy more in town markets before the packs run dry. Deniers. Sit just beside your food on the health bar. Coin. I wonder if I'm saying that wrong. Coin sits just beside your food in the health bar. Honest work earns a small, safe wage. Markets sell food, weapons, and armor, but a heavy load slows you, so only carry what your strength allows. You will never have enough, so spend with care. All right. The bar also tracks the size of your party. In the taverns, you can buy a drink and take on companions. More blades win more fights, but every soul you recruit is another mouth to feed. Keep only those you can keep alive. This game seems cool. 2 bars on the HUD measure your name. Honor is your conscience. Theft, robbery, and murder pay well, but drag it down. And cruelty is not soon forgotten. Renown is your fame. How far your name is carried. Coin is spent. A reputation is carried to the grave. 3 powers split liege. The loyalists for the bishop. The commune for the guilds. The outlaws for no ones but themselves. Favor one, and you will anger another. Make your coin, build your name, choose a side or none, and see how far the road carries you. It is waiting. This game seems sick. New game. Oh, is this the same thing that we just looked at? Oh my gosh. All right. I already clicked on this. Okay. Take your first steps on the Beggars Road. I just got a little achievement. Where are we? We're here. We're on the outskirts. We are Oda the Tall. Fine. We're fine. We have an inventory. We have a stick. We have a stick. We are truly a peasant. What a fit. That's kind of sick. Our special, our body, we got none. Objectives. Earn 100 deniers. Is that really how it's pronounced? Deniers. We have 20. Become known to a faction and win a battle. All right. We are hot-tempered. We're central with all the factions. Okay, that's interesting. We're day 1. We have 4 rations, 20 coin. Oh, let's close that. Okay, should we head to Liege? Click the location on the map to see details. So I guess the farmlands. No path from here. Yeah, I can travel here. Okay. In Liege, it's safe. Narrow streets choked with guild banners, the clang of hammers, and shouting in 3 languages. The market square heavies with merchants, beggars, and the bishop's guards, keeping a lazy eye on everyone. Everything costs too much. Let's travel here. The accused pig. A crowd rings a squealing pig tied to a fence post like a criminal. A red-faced widow swears it ate her dead husband's will. The reed nods as if this is proper law. The pig smells of mud, feed, and innocence. Innocence. Examine the pig's pen for the missing will. Take the widow's side and denounce the pig, or quietly leave before the pig needs a witness. Interesting, interesting. Let us examine the pig pens. Let's just look around. Examine the area. You reach too fast and the pig bites your hand. The crowd laughs and the reeve calls it interference, and you leave bloodier and poorer in dignity. Ouch. Okay, so we're still 20. Our honor's renown is 0. Smoke rises from a baker's chimney. The day smells of bread and rot. Oh, shit. I can spend the night. It costs me 7 coin. Let's go to the market. What would you like to buy or sell? We have 20. With a weight, 1 out of 10. Interesting. All right. You buy a ration for 5. Does it matter that these are gold and this is silver? No, right? Provisions. We have 4 provisions. So I think we're okay. We could buy a weapon. Oh, we could buy armor. Oh, this is sick. This game is freaking awesome. Buy a bandage, buy a rope, buy a torch, a pitch soap rag wrapped on oil. Burns for an hour, smokes for 2, and stinks for 3. Interesting, interesting. I think maybe it's a good idea to go ahead and spend 12 of our coin on a club, you know? Can we leave? Is this passing the day or anything? Let's go to the tavern. Boss catches your eye from across the room and gives a small nod toward a black door. He gets up and walks towards it. The invitation is clear. You can take it or ignore it. I'm gonna stay where we are, actually. He disappears through the door. He'll be back in an hour ignoring you. The invitation will not come again soon. I don't know who the hell Klaus is. He had a short with one of his serving boys. The board doesn't argue. A young man with ink-stained fingers and a slightly too clean tunic sits alone with a small cup of wine. He's reading something he keeps tucked under his hand when others walk past. I shouldn't say what I just said. Forget what I said. Ask what's the news. Hedrod's guild is in talks with the Barbantines. Quiet talks. Okay, play Beggars Bluff, look for recruits, spend the night. Let's look for recruits. You scan the room for anyone willing to travel for coins. Someone in the room is looking your way. Hungonde, the short farmhand. The farm's gone, burned actually, long story. Short version, I need work. He's got 3 strength, 3 toughness, 2 wits, 2 luck, but needs 120. We definitely don't have that. All right, let's play Beggars Bluff. Oh shoot, we can actually, okay, a table in the corner of the tavern. Claire's the short, eyes you nervously and sits down a few coins. We have 20. How much do you wager? Let's wager 10. Right, the bones clatter across. You start. How many of what? Okay, it didn't really explain. Oh, rules. 3 bones each. Beggar equals wild. Okay. Claim how many of a symbol are on the table. Both hands. Oh, it's like Liar's Bluff. Thick. Raise the claim or call bluff. Higher equals more dice. Or same count plus higher symbol. Order rat, coin, dagger, crown. Oh. I'm going to say 1 rat. 1 crown. Oh, yeah. Okay. Two crowns. 3 crowns. 3 crowns, you say. Bluff! I said there was... Yeah, you said 3. The table had 2, so I win! That's awesome. That's actually a fun little game. Player stands in the bones like they've been betrayed. Double and nothing. Double and nothing. The stakes rise. 20 deniers on the table. How many of what? Alright, skull's the highest. 1 skull. Skulls. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, so now I gotta say 3 skull. Oh damn, he's gonna call my bluff. Unless he has 2 skulls. Or unless he has 0, I could call his bluff. But he probably has 1 if he's gonna say 2. 3 skulls. 4 skulls. 4 bluff. He had 1. Ah! Oh, what is this wild? What is this wild? Rules 3 bones each. Beggar equals wild. Oh, the beggar equals wild. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This game is awesome. Ha ha ha! Leave the table with my 20 fresh coins. Damn, I should have went back to Klaus. Let's order a drink. We've got some money. What will you have? Buy a round for your party. Buy a round for the bar. Ooh, with our fresh 20, should we buy a round for the bar? Drink alone. The cup is heavy clay, and you feel the weight of the day in your shoulders and sit. Wait, what? Did that cost me 12? Oh no, double or nothing. I win. I won 10, and then the 20. Oh, okay. So I actually just won 30 there. I won 30 coins. All right, that's interesting. All right, let's get out of here. The Guild Quarter. An old man with a scarred forearm watches beyond from beside the forge. Work a shift, 1 of 3. Interesting, interesting. Why don't we... Let's work a shift. We'll come back, we'll come back. The Cathedral Square. St. Lambert's Cathedral rooms over the square. Pilgrims play, pickpockets work, priests watch both. The Alderman Picard, a commune, the contract. A stout man in expensive wool who smells of ink and ambition. 1 second. He smiles the way a merchant smiles, with calculation beyond every tooth. And these days, the calculation always circles back to Burgundy. Interesting. Okay, stranger, 0 out of 3 to known. Alderman Picard speaks for a city that threw out its own bishop and dares the consequences. The guilds run liege now, and they've always weigh who is useful. Take the commune's side when it counts, and run their errands, and stand the house around a liege. Coin spent on friends is coin well spent. They will know your name soon enough. Beg for alms, sit by the cathedral, look pitiful, hope for Christian charity. Interesting. We can also beg for alms. What am I supposed to do here? I guess once we're known, maybe we'll have a job for us. Interesting. Okay, okay. We don't need to beg for alms yet. Let's check the back alleys. Let's see what's going on back here. Narrow, dark, and smelling of things you would rather not identify. Opportunity lives here alongside rats. To pickpocket someone. Find a mark in the crowd. Quick hands, quick money, quick trouble if you fail. Oh my god, I love this game, man. I love this game. All right, the journal. We have quests. No active task. Acts around in the taverns. Nothing is finished. You have kept your word. No. Okay, you arrive at Liege in day 2. Interesting. Men call you a new face. Nobody knows you. The year is 1407. The world is colder than it has been in living memory. Europe is in a great schism. 2 popes both claiming Christian. The 100 Years' War still smolders to the south. Plague returns in waves. Most people will not live to see 40. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, okay. Character has 4 conditions. Fine, wounded, critical, and dead. We are probably fine. Combat below shift you down the scale. Rest at a tavern. Good drink or a kind night can bring you back up. A critical injury cannot be fixed by a drink. Find a bed. Interesting. Quest and betrayal. Most tasks have 2 ways to finish them. Do what's asked or turn on the giver. The road and the encounter. Travel between cities takes food and time. The road throws things at you. Bandits, strangers, weather, rare luck. Most encounters give you a choice. Some lead to combat. Some lead nowhere at all. I love this game. All right, let's we beg for alms, please, please, please help the poor, please. Oh, the other beggars chase you off their patch professional territory, but we did get +2 coin. We have 2 coin. Is there like a time of day? Let's work a shift. A drunk journeyman stumbled near the cooling pots. A man falls in those and comes out with a boil. Drag him to a corner. Tell the Master Guild foreman. Let's drag him to a corner. You haul him to safety, but by dawn, the Master understands without you saying. By dawn, the Master understands without you saying. Interesting, I don't exactly know what that means. A long day at the forges. He pays what you earned. 8 deniers. End of the day or back? We're gonna go back, yeah. You've done your work for the day. Rest the night before you can take another shift. Let's talk. Hammers don't swing themselves. What's it to be? Okay. Go back to the tavern. Let's go to the market. Should we buy ourselves a knife? Oh, I really want a short sword. I think I'm gonna buy myself a knife. That's really kind of cool. Let's get the knife. I think we're fine on rations. Hell yeah. All right, let's go back. Save up for some armor next. Can I get a bandage? No, that wasn't all my money. Maybe a torch. I think I'll buy a torch. I feel like that could be very valuable. All right, let's go to the tavern. We have 12 coins. Should we play Beggar's Bluff? Let's play some more Beggars Bluff. How much do you wager? 10 denies. 10 denies. Ah, let's go. All right. I start one rat. He says 1 skull. Wait, so I can't go back to raise the claim or call bluff. Higher equals more dice or the same count plus a higher symbol. But I can't say, he said 1 skull. Skull is the highest, right? So I have to say 2 now. This game is awesome. Yeah, this game is amazing.
That's like the nice one.
Oh, no. It's a whole like RPG. I'm playing some Beggars Bluff right now. He says 1 skull. I'm gonna say 2 rats. 2 rats. 2 skulls. Oh God. I don't think he's got 2 skulls. I'm gonna call bluff because I have 0 skulls. Bluff. I win. What? Okay. You win 10 coins. Swears under their breath and pushes the coins across. Okay, sick. All right, we got a few more coins now. This is too easy. Okay, let's see. So yeah, we won 10 there. Double or nothing. You start. I should say 1 skull, right? 1 rat. 2 skull. Oh, he said 2 skulls instantly? Jesus. Did I say 3 skulls? 3 skulls. 4. No, there's not 4 skulls on the table, man. Bluff. You only have 1 skull and you raised to 4? Are you crazy? All right, so we won 30 here. Yeah, should we double or nothing again? Oh, do we lose all of our... One more time, huh? One more time for everything. Double or nothing. The stakes rise. 40 denies on the table. You start. How many of what? Holy crap. 1 dagger. Should I just start 2 daggers instantly? 2 daggers. 3 daggers. 4 daggers. He says bluff. He had 2 daggers. I said 4. Hell yeah, baby. This game is amazing. Give me my money. Holy crap. I love this game. Oh my God. He slammed the table. Bluff. You win. I got 82 now. Holy crap. On a Monday, there's no coin left to lose, and the room has taken notice. No one else will wager against you tonight. Oh man, this game. You know what? When fortune hits you, you gotta spread the love. Buy a round for the bard. It's on me, boys. Patron of the house, stand up and buy the whole room around. We just got an achievement for that. You stand up and shout for the room, a cup for every man and woman in here, and 1 for the keeper too. The room roars, stamping feet, drumming cups, 3 different toasts overlapping. Someone tries to lift you onto their shoulders and fails because you weigh slightly more than expected. The keeper behind the bar gives you a long, slow nod of a person whose night has just become much, much easier. When the noise dies down, the room is yours. People who would not have spoken to you this morning are nodding from their tables. This is cool. Look for recruits. You scan the room for anyone willing to travel for coins. Someone in this room is looking your way. Oh, it's still the guy, but I don't have the money. He's an expensive guy. Let's talk to Marie here. Marie, a young woman in a stained apron, is carrying 3 tankard in 2 hands. She's talented. She catches you watching and gives you a half smile that could mean anything. Pierre says I should ignore strangers. I ignore Pierre. Try my luck. Try our luck. Try that again and I won't be answering with words. Oh, this game, dude. Maybe we should just go talk to old Ties here. An old man with a face like cracked leather sits alone near the hearth working on a tankard so slowly it might be empty. A long bladed knife is on the table where his right hand can find it. I fought it off the... Don't ask me about it, everyone ask. Ask what the news. They say a tax collector was robbed on the road. Nobody is looking for the robbers. Okay. Pierre is short with one of the serving boys. Let's go talk to the barmaid. A young woman who you don't recognize is working the back tables tonight. She catches your eye as you sit down and gives you a small, careful smile. The hearth keeps trying to die. I keep telling it not to. Ask what the news is. A peddler said he saw lights in the forest near the monastery 3 nights running. Let's see what else. My mother thinks I should marry a tanner. I'm 21 and I'm rather down. I'd rather drown. Ooh, a tanner? Yeah, they don't smell very good. Let's try our luck again. We'll be sleazy today. Alienist. A woman in the dark blue Flemish wool sits at a small table by herself, eating slowly. She is too well dressed for le corcorogue and seems to know it and not care. You drink alone too, and we can drink alone together if you'd like. Keep talking. You drink alone. Oh. Okay. Ask what the news is. There's a man in Vise asking for a man named Renard, brother of a guildsman, supposedly. All right, we're not going to try our luck a third time. We're not that scummy. Should we... try to pickpocket someone? Find a mark in the crowd. Quick hands, quick money. Can we see our character? How do we see our actual character? Party, maybe? No. Is there some controls anywhere? No. I don't know. Try a couple rando buttons here. None of these seem to do anything. All right. Okay. Well, we have 62. Oh, we could actually go back and buy a fine Warden Pat coat. Should we go ahead and buy a coat? That's kind of cool. We have the money. Only 30 groschen. Let's do it. Let's buy the fine coat. Why not? We've got 30 now. Our weight is 6 out of 10. We still got a little bit of weight left for us. A spiced meat pie plus 5 food heals all. Wow, that looks pretty good. Alright, Big Pireo, a massive man with a wet rag tucked into his belt, nods at you from behind the bar. Half the men in the room are drinking on his patience. The bishop's men drinks here, the commune drinks here. Everyone is friend in the Red Rooster. Ask what the news is. A peddler says he saw lights in the forest near the monastery 3 nights running. Alright. Let's leave. Oh, here we go. Oh, to the tall. Here's our inventory. Can we... Oh, we need to equip this. Yeah, equip that. Equip the knife. Should we equip the torch? No, sorry. I don't... Does this run out? Oh, you pass an abandoned camp with food left behind. I didn't see that. Damn. It shows everything we did. All right, cool. I guess let's equip the torch. Why not? That's a special. Let's close the inventory. Where is the abandoned monastery? Let's go to Vise here, a small river town clinging to the banks of Meuse. The bridge here is crossing point for the merchants heading north to Maastricht. The toll collector is bored and corrupt. Everyone passing through here has a story or a secret. Travel here. A roadside shrine, a small stone shrine to the Virgin Mary stands at the crossroad. Flowers and coin have been left by travelers. The paint is faded, but someone tends to it. Leave a coin and pray. Take the coins left by others or pass by respectfully. Of course, we're going to take the coins left by others. We're a scumbag. You scoop up the offering, a few bent deniers. The shrine stares at you with painted eyes. Did we lose some honor for that? Maybe. The tollkeeper is at his post, as he has been for 42 years. The bridge, the tavern, the fish market, or spend the night. It is now day 3. Let's go to the bridge. An old man in a worn brown cloak sits beside the toll house with a ledger balanced on his knees. He nods slowly as you approach. Finish the Meuse? The river's cold but full of fish if you have patience. Oh, fish the Meuse. What am I doing? I'm bad at reading here. The Riverside Tavern. Oh, I can do some stuff. I can play some Beggars Bluff. A cat is asleep on the bench by the fire. The cat is older than the youngest serving boy. Let's play Beggar's Bluff. A table's in the corner. Jan the liar is already drunk. This should be interesting. How much do I want to wager? Just 10. The bones clatter across the table. You start. How many of what? 1 crown. Wait, what's the crown is the highest except for skull. I'm gonna say 1 coin. 3 skulls. 3 skulls? What are you talking about, dude? Bluff. Good one, beggar. Don't call me beggar. Double or nothing, coward. The stakes arise. 20 deniers is on the table. You start. How many of what? 1 rat. 3 coins. What? This guy's crazy. This guy is crazy. You're telling me he's just got bluff. He had 2. He had 2. Oh, gosh. Jan laughs despite losing. Good one, beggar. Double or nothing. The stakes rise. 40 on the table. You start. How many of what? 1 rat. Jan laughs. You're really bad at this. You're really bad at this. He called my bluff on 1 rat. Of course I had 1 rat. Why would I say it? It's the smallest order I could have done. This guy's drunk as heck. Jan kicks the table leg. The barkeep glares. All right. Well, I think I've worn out my welcome here. Damn, I could just go around winning all my money in the bars. Look for recruits. You scan the room looking for anyone willing to travel. 2 people in this room look your way. Way through the loud cut purse. I have nimble fingers and a flexible sense of property. You look like you can use both. He's got 3 wits and 4 luck. Marta the tall, disgraced knight. I know which end of sword to hold. That puts me ahead of most people in this room. Should I pick up the guy for 71 coin? That's kind of cool. Should I send him to, let's go talk to Thomas. A young man with sunburned arm and a quick laugh sits at the bar trading insults with Run. He is drinking faster than he is eating. I work the barges between here and Maestridge. 3 days up, 2 days down. Every week I know every rock in the river. And what's the news? So I can try our luck with this guy. The heroine that lives under the bridge has been well gone for 3 weeks. Some say the bridge is to fall. All right. What's at the fish market? What would you like to buy and sell? Oh, just some stuff. A short sword. A much better coat. Man, I've already got so much more money. Let's buy 1 bandage. That's probably a good idea. Just so we have it. And I'm gonna sell my stick. Just to get rid of the weight. All right. Let's see if we can fish the Meuse. The river is cold but full of fish if you have patience. Patience, work rewarded. The fish are being fed. The fish are biting today. +2 food. Awesome. Awesome. Should we leave? Should we go to the abandoned monastery? What is this? 2 on question marks. I don't know. Should we hire that guy before we leave? So we have a little bit of backup. A little bit of muscle. Maybe. Become known to a faction. We've already earned 100 gold. Maybe I should. I don't want to get jumped. Let's go to the abandoned monastery first. Half collapsed and overgrown, the old monastery is broods. Oh, it's deadly. Never mind, it's very deadly. Low danger up in Maestridge if I follow the river. Locals say it's cursed. The squatters inside encourage this rumor. Whatever is there, it was not left for monks who wanted it found. Okay. Oh, is that what the danger is? Yeah, dangerous, deadly. The outskirts is low danger. A prosperous town in the Meuse, smaller than the Liege, but richer per head and keenly aware of it. The Duke of Barba's influence is strong here, not the bishop's. Guild halls line cobbled streets. The merchants dress better. The walls are thicker, and the city guard will encourage you to leave if you look too poor. Oh, well, I have the money for that. Gulls wheel over the wharves, the winds of smell of fish and tar. Let us go to the market square. Anything of fresh plate armor for 300, a chain shirt, that's really cool. Oh, the weight is 8. Wow, all right. We have a rope, 30 feet of hempen rope, useful for climbing. Man, should I have that? It weighs 2. My weight is 6th. Let's buy that. Let's just make sure we have rope for like a special event or something. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna be ahead of the curve here. The Inn of Saint Servatus. A traveler in dusty clothes approaches your table. Are you the one going north? I was told to give a letter to someone going north. Say yes, take the letter. Tell me he is the wrong man. Ask him who sent him. Yes, I shall take the letter. It is me. It is I that you are searching for. I be the man that you shall give that letter to. You take the letter. The traveler thanks you and leaves. Inside, when you check the letter, there are 5 coins and a name. You're not sure what to do with the name yet, but the coin are real. Okay. Should I get out of here? Let's play some Beggars Bluff. We always love to start off a little Beggars Bluff. A noble Hendrik the Tall slaps the table and grins. Let's go, beggar. 25 coin. I'm not poor. The bones clatter across the table. You start. 1 rat. Hendrik says 3 crowns. Jesus. Jesus. I'm gonna say, oh, he said 3, 4. He said 3 crowns. I was thinking coins. You're a bluffer. Yeah, there's only 1 crown on the table. Hendrik cricks the table like the barkeep glares. Let's leave the table. 25 is all we need to live with. Yost. A spare man in his 40s sits at a corner table with a ledger open in front of him. He drinks slowly and watches the door. Minerva Goodle keeps the best ledgers in this room, and she doesn't know it. But I do. Ask what the news is. A custom officer advised was beaten near to death last week. He survives. He has not returned to his post. Should I just spend the night? Let's spend the night. Let's go talk to the barmaid here. A young woman who you don't recognize is working at the back tables tonight. She catches your eye as you sit down and gives you a small, careful smile. My mother thinks I should marry a tanner. I'm 21 and I'd rather drown. Caitlin. Keep her talking. The man in the corner is going to be trouble tonight. He always is. What's the news? 2 of the bishop's couriers have not arrived this week. They were riding the Weggars Road. Okay, and let's talk to the barkeep. What's the news with you? There's a Brant scout on the back of the rooms. He pays in gold pieces and asks no one their name. Any recruits here? 140. Oh, Oda the Tall. Wait, am I not Oda the Tall myself? What do you? I'm Oda the Tall. People step over me in the street. At least you looked down. You got some high luck. Oda the Tall, recruit your first companion. I'm pretty sure my companion is me. All right, let's go to the Barbarant quarters, where the Duke's people do their business. Political intrigue, whispered deals, and men in fine clothes who smile too much. We are a stranger to them. Okay, he's got a contract for us. He watches you approach with the patience of someone who has killed often and slept well after. He keeps the bishop's order in a city that exiled him and waits with a soldier's patience for Burgundy to set it right. Interesting. The river docks. We can smuggle goods across the river. A man with no names needs a package of moves. No questions, good pay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We might do that. The walls. Thick, Roman found and well maintained. The view from the top to the countryside for miles. Guards patrol, but they ignore you if you look harmless. The view from the wall stretches for miles. Sometimes you see things worth knowing. Watch the countryside. Renown went up. We got 3 coins. You notice the guard rotation patterns. Knowledge is power. Plus 3 coins. Why do we get 3 coins for that? Alright, the Bishop's Hall. Sir Otto. A stone hall behind the Sir Civius Church. The bishop's men come and go here in fine cloaks. Most travelers walk a different street. Some do not. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, let's go to the river docks and let's try to smuggle these goods across this river. Dock guards pull you aside for inspection. You dump the package in the mews and play innocent. Minus 3 coins. Oh no! They're not gonna trust us now anymore. Let's work a shift. Why don't we? Cast slips from the crane. It will smash onto the docks and ruin a merchant's claret unless you catch it. Let it fall, then sell the bottle. Shout warning and jump clear. Interesting. Interesting. Let's catch it. Let's be the hero. You take the weight in both arms and ease it down. The merchant kisses your shoulder. You were slow today. Anyways, marks the ledger and pays you half. What? I caught the thing and he kisses my shoulders, then he gives me half pay? What a guy. In the day. Gulls wheel over the wharves, the wind smells of fish and tar. Our renown has gone up. Our honor is disreputable. Uh-oh. Let's order a drink and buy a round for our party. 4 deniers. Order 3 cups in a single day. Hangovers shape character. You're single, a serving boy, and a cup appears around your party's table. Face is bright, and someone slaps the table. Someone else slaps your back. You drink with them. And for the first time today, your shoulders aren't tight. The cup empties quickly. You order more without thinking. The mood is good. Ah, fantastic. Let's spend the night. A fight broke out between 2 boatmen. It was over coin or a woman. No one is sure. Can we see like our inventory? I want to see my character's inventory. I have to leave Maastricht though. Can I just... Yeah, I've got 2 Oda the Talls. What is this? Oda the Tall and Oda the Tall. She's scared. She's 1 in combat always, but begins each... +1 in combat always, but begins each run wounded. Interesting, interesting. She's hot-tempered, which is +2 in combat when wounded, -1 when at full health. Interesting. Okay. Should I equip that? Keep the rope on her? I feel like maybe this Oda should have the armor on. She gets +1 defense now. Once she gets damaged, she gets bonus anyway. So that's a good idea. That's a great idea. That's a really smart idea. All right, so we can stay in Maastricht, or we should move along. What should we do? I don't really know. I need to become known to a faction. Okay, I feel almost wealthy. This is suspicious. A heavyset man at the next table is now drunk enough that he is offering to the whole room to tell secrets to the price of a cup. Buy him the cup and listen. Sure. He drinks, then leans in conspiratorially. The bishop's Scheisel, the one in Liege, has been paying for someone in the barbered quarter. I don't know who, but there's a man. He winks heavily and falls asleep in his cup. You're not sure what to do with this. It was a waste. It was a damn waste. Let's talk to Wooter. He looks sketchy. A man in the deep hood sits alone by the door. He's been nursing the same cup for an hour. When you look at him, he looks back and the corner of his mouth turns up. I sell things. People don't admit they want. It's quiet trade. Pays though. Keep talking. Go and lets me sit here because I tip well and tell her nothing. We understand each other. The Duke of Barbaren is rumored to have summoned 3 of the Liege Guild masters to meeting in Antwerp. They want. None of them have come back yet. He said he sells stuff, but I couldn't actually look for recruits. There's a beggar. I'll follow anyone who feeds me. She's got 5 luck. That's not loyalty, that's hunger. Same result though. Interesting, interesting. Do we want to take another desperate guy? Nah. Maybe we should travel. Smuggle goods. Oh, should I work another shift? Yeah, let's work another shift. You were slow today. Pays me half. Ah! Stop paying me half, man. Let's talk. There's a woman in St. Peter who thinks I'm gonna marry her. I'm not. I'm just bad at saying so. Smuggle goods across the river. Holy! +1 outlaws. The package crosses the river without incident. The man pays and disappears. You don't ask what was inside. +30. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Watch the countryside. The guard tells you to stop loitering. You leave with nothing. Okay. in the market square, of course. I guess we could buy we could buy some armor. Moss leather armor. Or should we buy a sword? Make one of them a knight. Buy the knife. Oh, my weight's 20 now. It's doubled because I have 2 people. Let's just buy a I don't want to spend 100. Yeah, I can't spend 100. Maybe we buy another knife. Okay, that's good for now. Oh, okay. Back. Let's leave, Maestress. Let's head. Remind me why I'm following you again. Here. Equipped. Now you have a knife. Oh yeah, 2 Ode to the Talls. This is good. This is good. Yeah. We're making a team of Ode to the Talls. Should I go to the abandoned monastery? It just seems like a bad idea, you know? Alright, let's go back to Vise. There's moderate danger here. Travel. Okay. An old man fishes from the bridge. He's caught nothing in 3 hours. Maybe we should try our luck. Oh, no, I didn't want to. The bridge. Let's try our luck. Actually, let's work a shift. A day on the bridge. Tolls counted, manifest checked, eyes kept sharp. Wood for praise in small box. In the day. Let's go to the fish market. There's nothing here that we just checked that. Back to the bridge. Fishing. You borrow a line from the fisherman and return it with thanks. He didn't need to know how many you caught. +3. Oh, man. Pilgrim in soaked clothes stumbles and shaking, asking for the monastery road. He has no coin. Run is looking at you with eyebrows raised. Pay for his bowl and a cup of stew. Walk him to the road yourself. Asking for the monastery road. Interesting. We'll pay for his cup and a bowl of stew. That can't be more than 5. 3. Run nods at you and serves the pilgrim. The man eats with slow concentration of someone who has not eaten in 2 days. He blesses you 3 times before leaving. Run pulls you a free refill. Father Brun, Sister Matilda, or Gertrude. Let's talk to Father Brun. You hungry? You look hungry. Yeah, the stew is hot. Let's play Beggar's Bluff. 25 coin. The bones clatter across the table. You start. How many of what? I'll say 1 rat. 1 rat. 2 crowns. I'll say 3 crowns. 4 crowns. No. Win more games of Beggar's Bluff than you lose. I've never lost. Covenant squares under the breath and pushes the coins aside. Double or nothing. The stakes raised. 50 coin on the table. How many of what? 1 dagger. 4 skulls. Wait, so if I don't have a skull or anything, I know for a fact that's a bluff. He kicks the table. The barkeeper glares. I'm gonna leave. I got 182 coin, man. What kind of recruits we got here, huh? You scan the room looking for anyone willing to travel for coins. Someone in this room and looking your way. Thomas the foolish deserter. Don't ask about the uniform. I took it off a dead man. Fine, I took it off a sleeping man. 2 strength, 2 toughness. Ah. No, we're not gonna take that guy. Sister Matilda, anything? Okay. Should we buy some, like a armor? Stained walnut leather armor? Let's buy this. Why not? You know, let's just be safe. Let's leave. Let's check our inventory and equip this sick armor. All right, where should we go? Should we go to the farmlands? The farmlands. Rolling fields stretch toward the river under a gray sky. Farmers eye you with suspicion. You are either here to work or here to steal, and they have made up their mind already. Or should we head back to Liege? Words of your deeds spread. Go to the farmlands. See what we can find there. 2 boys on a bridge. 2 boys face each other on a narrow bridge. 12 and 14 maybe. Each has a knife out. Between them a battered sack of grain. The smaller boy is crying. The larger boy is not. He stole it from our cart. His father traded it to mine fair 3 days ago. 5 seconds from cutting each other. Step between them, use your size. Take the sack of grain for yourself, walk on based on our luck. Side with the larger boy, he looks more honest. Wits. Do we just take the grain for ourselves? Fuck them kids. You reach for the sack, the larger boy gets his knife into your sleeve. You step back swearing. Both boys have decided briefly that you are their common enemy. You leave the bridge faster than you arrive with no grain and a torn coat. You should have cut that boy up. You should have cut that man up. Let me see here real quick. Did he tear my coat? Does it not? Okay, maybe that was just a fake thing, huh? Damn, look at us. We look sick, huh? All right, enter. Camp overnight. It's free to camp overnight. A bishop's taxman came through yesterday. The farmers are still cursing. In the fields, we can work a shift hunting rabbits. The fields are full of them. The farmers won't mind. They eat the crops anyway. Let's just work a shift. The plow horse has gone lame mid-furrow. Gertrude kneels beside her with a face you can't read. Help him to examine the hoof. Fetch the farrier from the village. Suggest you put her down. Are you crazy? Let's help him examine the hoof. You find a stone wedged in the frog. Out it comes. The mare blows in your face, grunts approval. You worked at half pace. Gertrude marks it with a slow nod and pays you accordingly. Just +2. In the day, the farm road. Rob a traveler. Someone is coming down the road alone. They look like they have coin. You could take it. Should we rob them and then head to Liege? A dirt track is connecting a scatter. Rob a traveler. The traveler sees your weapon and hands over his purse without a fight. -1 to the loyalist. Uh-oh, smart man. +40 deniers. Uh-oh. Make camp for free? Let's just... Oh, we're cruel, actually. Uh-oh, man, we're cruel. Okay, a cow is loose in the cabbages. 2 children are chasing it badly. Wait, should I, work a shift? You worked at half pace. Hunt the rabbits. The rabbits are faster than you. Catch one scrawny thing. Rob a traveler again. Interesting. Let's rob a traveler again, and we'll work tomorrow and we'll leave. You step out of the traveler pulls a blade. This was a mistake. You step out and the traveler pulls a blade. This was a mistake. What happened? The road is rutted from yesterday's rain. The wagons go slow. What happened, though? My wife's been gone 15 winters. I still set her place at the table sometime. Damn. Let's make camp. And finally, let's work one last shift. +6 coin. Hoeing, pulling, hauling, you brick, your back will speak of this for days. Gertrude pays you from a small jar. Great. Gertrude wants a word. Garand or whatever. Cleans his hand in a shirt and sits down on the carpet hits at you. He's quiet a long time before he speaks. Marique, my eldest, she is 16. She has been walking out with a soldier from Maastricht. His name is Walram. He marches from the bishop's muster in 2 weeks. He pulls a piece of straw. I do not hate him. He's not a bad boy. He is poor and he's a soldier, and that is 2 things a father does not love about a man who would take his daughter. She wants to marry him before he goes. She wants to follow him to Maastricht and live in a soldier's tent. She does not understand what a soldier's tent is. I am her father. She no longer hears me. Will you talk to him or to her and tell them what a soldier's tent is? If they hear it from a stranger, perhaps they will hear it differently. Sure, I can do that. He lets out a long breath he has been holding. She's in the muster yard in Maastricht most days. Beckley here is at the farm most days. Either is fine. I do not want to fight. I want her to wait 6 months, a year, long enough so she sees when he comes back or doesn't. Okay. Walk to the farmhouse and speak to Marique. Sure. The farmhouse is small and clean. Marique is 16, dark-eyed, half laughing as she comes to the door, wiping her hands. The laugh dies a little when she sees you. My father sent you. My father sent you. Not a question. You can speak to her directly here, say what Gertrude would say if he could, or you can ride to Maastricht to find Waldram at the muster yard and speak to him instead, soldier to traveler. Or you can leave this whole business alone and tell Garand the truth, that you would either interfere either. Speak to her honestly, tell her what a soldier's tent is, ride to Matrix and speak to him soldier to soldier. Speak to her honestly. You sit with her at the kitchen table. You do not call her a fool. You do not call Waldram a fool. You tell her that you have seen the muster of camps, the cold, the mud, the smell of the boys who do not come back.
You tell her about the waiting 6 months instead of marrying in 2 weeks. You say it once calmly and then you stop talking. She's quiet a long time. She does not cry. She nods, eventually very small. I will tell him I will wait. If he loves me, 6 months is 6 months. If he does not, 6 months will tell me. Okay. Tell him what he found in the farmhouse. He gave you 13 coins. He listens to you in the doorway of the barn. He does not look at your face the whole time you talk. When you are done, he sits down at the table on a hay bale and puts his face in his hands. He does not cry. He's the kind of man whose face does the work without ever catching up. 6 months, he says. 6 months I can do. He sets down 15 coin in your hand and a small sack of dried apples for the road. Excellent. Let's hunt rabbits before we go. You snare 2 rabbits before noon. Supper is sorted. Let us leave. Should we rob a traveler one more time? Rob a traveler. A brief scuffle. You take what you want. They limp away cursing. Plus 23 coin. I am a wretch. I'm a wretch. I had a dream about bread last night. Just bread. There's low danger in Tongeren, the oldest town in the Low Countries, or so they say, claim. Roman walls crumble beside Flemish houses. The weekly market draws farmers from miles around. The locals speak a dialect you can barely follow, and they overcharge you for bread. Interesting. We have become known to a faction, by the way. Let's travel here. Okay, the wounded soldier. A man in battered armor is slumped against a tree, catching his side. Blood seeps between his fingers. He looks at you with unfocused eyes. Water, please. Help him. Share your food and water. Search him for valuables or walk away. Oh, man. Let's give him some water. I think he might tell me something I need to know. +1 iron talisman. Hey, hello. You clean and bind his wound as best you can. He drinks gratefully. Eats a little. As color returns to his face, he tells you he was a guard for a merchant caravan ambushed in the forest. They took everything, but I know where they camped. He describes the location deeper in the woods, useful if you are brave or stupid enough to use it. Before he sleeps, he presses a small object into your hand. My talisman, iron from a holy nail, blessed at a cologne. Keep it. I won't need it after tonight. Interesting. Set foot in all 4 cities along the river. Children play along the Roman stones at the basilica's foot. They've done it for 1,000 years. All right, use bandage, use bandage. Oh, are we hurt? What does it say? Strength, toughness 2, starved? Oh shoot, we're starved, Okay. +1 toughness, this character. Let's put that on. That's really cool. And then inventory down here. Let's equip the torch. All right, we need to get some food. For sure. We'll get you some food. Don't even worry. All right, the Roman market. Buy 5 food for 18. I think that's what we're going to do. Well-kept wood padded coat or patched walnut leather armor. They've got a torch and rope. We've already got these things. They don't have a lot of good armor and stuff, so that's interesting. All right, the old basilica. A striking woman in her 30s stands at the head of the stalls, marking a slate. One eye is blue, the other a milky scar. She gives you a half smile as you approach. Work a shift or pray for a blessing. Let's pray for a blessing. A sense of calm. Oh, +1 loyalist, +2 food. A sense of calm washes over you. The old priest nods. You feel lighter, +2 food. Ode of the Tall's wounds heal. Really cool, really cool. Let's work a shift here too. +4 gold. You lost track of a stall's takings. Agenta sighs and pays you less than you hoped. The town gate. Trade rumors with travelers. Marta, the weigher. Mistrusted. The commune. I think we're mistrusted. Win back their favor to become known. Oh, interesting. Okay. Trade rumors with travelers. You hear plenty of gossip, but nothing useful. The town gate. Oh, that's where we were. The tavern. We have 173. Look for recruits. Lambert, half-ear beggar. I got nothing. You got almost nothing. Together, we got slightly more than nothing. No, that's okay. Order a drink. Buy a round for both our party. Party patched up. Hell yeah. And let's play Beggars Bluff for 20. Let's play 50. The bones clatter across the table. You start. How many of what? 1 coin. I'm going to say 1 crown. She called my bluff on 1. She had 2 crowns. What do you mean? This doesn't make any sense. All right. I have one complaint. The people here don't make any sense. Why would she? Yeah, this is actually stupid. She literally said, "I don't believe you," but she has 2 crowns herself. She should have looked down and noticed. So yeah. Gotta fix that. Old Cornelius is in his usual corner watching his room. Margaret keeps his cup filled. Let's talk to the barkeep. A young woman in a working apron looks up behind the bar. There are old men at most of the tables, and she has the air of someone who has spent the day being underestimated. The basilica is 2 streets away. You can hear the bells if you listen. Ask her what the news is. The bishop's nephew has been sent drunk in Cologne for 3 weeks. The bishop is officially saying he is on a pilgrimage. Okay. A young woman you don't recognize is working at the back tables tonight. She catches your eye as you sit down and gives you a small, careful smile. You're new, or you've been gone. Either way, you're welcome. Her hand pauses on the tankard. She looks at you over the rim and decides something. After my shift, our back. Out back. Don't make me regret it. Let's spend the night. A young man in a clerk's robe is drinking more than he is wise. Cornelius is watching him with displeased interest. Margaret is keeping the cup's company and pretending not to notice. Go sit with him, steady him. Buy him a cup, encourage him to keep talking. Your skill keeps him talking just long enough. He says one thing that is worth coin, a name and a date. You commit it to memory, you know what to do with it. Interesting. Also, the pictures change for the barmaids. All right, old Cornelius. Go to the old Bacillus and work another shift. A long market day, you counted, fetched, and ran errands, but she pays up from a small leather purse. Trade rumors, nothing of value. Spend the night, 7 coin. Go back to the old Basilica and talk to her. My eye? A husband. He is not a husband anymore. The market's been mine since. Work a shift. A long market day. You counted, fetched, ran errands. She pays from the small purse. Nobody is talking, or at least talking with us. She would like a word. You've worked your fill here. She waves you off. Come back another day. Yeah, let's talk to her. Agneta sets down her tolly sacks and puts you aside, near the choir door. You can count. I've seen you at the market some, so you will understand this. She lowers her voice. The Basilica's collection box is short every Sunday. 3 deniers, some weeks 5 others. Not enough to be a crisis, enough to know it is a man, not a child, and not an accident. There are 3 who handle the box. Deacon Joris, who counts with me, old Lambert the Verger, who locks the church at night, and Adam the Acolyte, who carries the box from the choir to the rectory after Mass. She folds her hands. I do not want a beating. I do not want the bishop. I do not want a beating. I do not want the bishop. I want to know which one, so I can stop him without anyone losing more than they should. There is a Sunday coming. Watch 3 of them for me. Listen at the market, find out. I will pay you 12 deniers if you bring me a name I can act on. 8 if you bring me half a name. None if you bring me a lie. Sure. The deacon takes the morning counting. The verger locks at vespers. Adam is between them. Watch when you can. Ask in the right tone, not the wrong one. Come back Sunday. You will have your answer, or you will not. Okay. Watch the 3 suspects through Sunday Mass. You watch all 3 through the service. Deacon Joris counts with quick professional fingers and a tired face. He does not look at the box twice. Old Lambert, the verger, sits at the back pew through Mass and rises only at the end to lock the side door. He limps, his hands are stiff with age. Adam the Acolyte, a thin boy of perhaps 15, carries the box from the choir to the rectory. At the corner before the rectory door, in the shadow of the buttress, his hands move. In one slow motion, he does it without breaking a step. He would not see himself doing it in a mirror. At the corner before the rectory door, in the shadow of the buttress, his hands move. You follow him into the rectory after. He sets the box on the table, looks up, and sees you standing at the door. You watch, he says. He does not deny it. He is 15 and he has not learned to lie well. My mother is dying. The bishop will not pay the doctor. I take a denier each week. 3 some weeks. No more, I swear. Take him at his word. Leave him with him. All right, you tell him you will tell Agrigental only the thief is known. and the theft will stop. You tell him to put back any of this week's coin he can. You leave him at the table. He stands and walks to the box and puts back 2 deniers with shaking hands. Interesting, interesting. Peter the Pilgrim closes the book and looks at you. Friend, may I ask you something? Strangers ask each other things only on Pilgrim. The road forgives it. Of course, ask. Buy him a cup first? Sure, let me buy you a cup first. He accepts the cup but does not drink. Bless you, your kindness is more. Answer than my question deserved. Sit with me a while. You sit. The conversation that follows is one you will think about for years. Okay. That was very interesting. Peter, anything to say? A weathered man in Pilgrim's Road sits alone at a small table eating slowly and reading from a small book. He looks up at you with calm, pale eyes and nods. I will walk to the monastery near here and then to Tungus, and then somewhere I haven't decided, the Lord will tell me. Okay, any recruits here? The short, failed monk, a lot of wits. Julian the liar, the farmhand, he's got a whole lot of strength. The farm's gone. I could take this failed monk, but that would just require more food. Let's do it. Let's have a monk. I like that. And then let's go to the market. We're gonna need, let's buy a lot of food, And then we need, how about this hatchet? +2 attack. Oh, it's just a little bit cheaper than the knife. This club is +1 attack. Let's just buy that for her. Let's get some cheap armor. Yeah, some really cheap armor. We have 67 now. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, tell Agent to the counter what you found in the old basilica. Agneta hears you out. When you tell her the thief is known and the taking will stop, but give no name, she is still for a moment. You are keeping someone off the rope, not a question. She does not press for it. If the box stops coming up short, the box is what I answer for. The rest I can leave alone if you can. Step away. Agent of the basilica looks up the good eye narrows. Talk. Okay, so I guess we just need to come back later. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, so Pennywise gains 1 denier each day. Interesting, that's cool. 2 strength, 2 toughness, 4 wit, 3 luck. O to the top. She's got 2 strength, 1 toughness, 1 wit, 3 luck. 2 strength, 1. Is this, but +2 defense because of this. So let's unequip the good one. Give her the kind of janky one. Yeah, that gives him +2 defense. And we'll give him the club too. And what do you have? You have a torch. You have the iron talisman. Gives +1 toughness. They're all fine. I think that's okay, right? There we go. So a knife and the armor and torch. Knife and the toughness. Did I put the talisman on him just so he's extra tough? Whip the rope, put the talisman in him. Now he's a bad man. And we'll give her the club. Borodin the Short. 2 strength, 3 toughness, 4 wit, 3 luck. He's actually the smartest by far. He gets this cool. Okay, that's cool though. All right. We still need to win a battle. 3 food. Okay, yeah, we'll travel here, I guess. Ah, something has happened. Watching the border, you spot them only because 1 helmet catches the light. 2 Bramit soldiers above the road, a 3rd below chewing cold meat. Their faces have the mean boredom of men who could start trouble and call it duty. Keep your head down and pass quietly. Trade them rumors for safe passage. Let's keep your head down. Combat, 3v2. You have the numbers. Swords don't care about fairness, but it helps. Intimidate, strength check, wound 1 enemy, or begin combat. 3 strength, 2 toughness, strength, 2 toughness. We've got club and nothing. Intimidate, strength check, wound 1 enemy. You're trying to look threatening. They are not impressed. Oh, to the tall, choose a target. Oh, should I put him first? They're both the same, so I guess let's do this guy. 2v1 wound, hell yeah. 2 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2 equals 5 versus 2 plus 0 plus 1 equals 3. So I'm assuming that's my attack plus... I'm not even sure, okay. Great, a nasty cut from O to the tall. O to the tall attacks. Wounded, nice. Shit, okay. Clips the scout's shoulder, annoying but not dangerous. Big damage, big damage. Miss! Oh no, that's when he attacked us. He attacked us. We rolled an 8. That's good, that's good. He attacks, O to the tall. Wounded. Ah! Okay. Round 1 ends, both sides catch their breath. Fight on. O to the tall, choose your target. Let's choose this first guy. Shit. Glancing blow, okay. Shit, alright, miss. Yikes! A bunch of glancing blows. Glancing blows. Glancing blows. Round 2 ends. Fight on. Shoot your target. Let's get that first guy again. Come on, come on, come on! Stop rolling 3v7s. Can we stop that? Can we roll it? Can we win one? Alright, he's wounded again. He's critical now. He's critical. Kill him. Critical wound, he's dead. Alright, he's back on us now. We're wounded again. Ah, we got 2 guys wounded. Let's finish this guy off. We just need to get 1 more hit. Nice. Victory! Berserk swing. Oh, plus 3 to this attack. You take a wound regardless of the outcome. Interesting. Do they all have this, or is it just an ability? Victory! Take a club? Oh, I can just take 2 clubs? Damn, I didn't realize I could have just taken his clubs from these people. Shouldn't have bought a club earlier. Chapter 1 complete, plus 50 gold. Complete the first chapter of your road. All right, the road is rutted from yesterday's rain. Okay, we can work some more shifts. Let's hunt rabbits. Plus 1 food. Well, let's go ahead and, wait, is there a... Dude, there's no... I could use a drink. Yeah, we need to hit the leash. Travel here. A roadside shrine. Leave a coin and pray. Take the coin slip. Let's leave a coin and pray. Get our renown up a little. You kneel briefly. Whether God hears or not, you feel calmer. The road ahead seems less threatening. Okay. Wait. One second. Objective. Chapter 2. Earn 300. We've already done that. Recruit a companion. We've already done that. Become allied with the faction and resolve 20 encounters. Okay, well... Let's go to the market. Here, first things first. Oh, they only sell for very little. The Red Rooster. 2 journeymen are about to come to blows at the next table. One has his fist like the bricks. The other has the look of a man who's faster than he looks. Bet on the brick fist. Step between them. I'm gonna bet. Brickfist puts the other guy on the floor in 2 punches. You collect from 3 different men plus 4 coin. All right. Let's order a drink and buy a round for our party. Party patched up. You single a serving boy and cups appear around your tables. Faces brighten. Someone slaps the table. Someone else slaps your back and you drink with them. For the first time today, your shoulders are right. The cup empty quickly and you move without thinking. The mood is good. All right, look for recruits. 123 for Fistry the Bull, the blacksmith's apprentice. He's got 4 strength, 3 wits, 3 luck. This guy's good. This guy's good, but we don't have the money for that guy. Let's go see what we can do. Let's work a shift here. You couldn't keep up. Hebert pays you half for the day. In the cathedral square, we can beg for alms. We got plus 2. In the back alleys. Can we try to pickpocket someone? Let's do it. Ooh, okay, an angry merchant. He's very angry with us. 3v1, you have the number, swords don't care. Why is it red? Are these damaged? Let's begin combat. Let's beat this guy down. Glancing blow. Let's beat this guy down. Come on. He's critical. He's dead. You just killed a guy on the back streets. Yo, you search the bodies, nothing worth taking. Typical. Guys, we just committed murder. Get out of here, you know? Go back to the tavern. Let's play some Beggars Bluff for 25 deniers. The bones clatter across the table. You start. How many of what? We have 2 wild cards. 1 rat. 3 skulls. 4 skulls. 5 skulls. I'm gonna say bluff, because that means he has to have full skulls and beggars. Bluff, he only had 2 skulls. You win 25 deniers. Let's play one more time. The fire pops, sparks drift up the chimney. Marta the Loud shuffles the bones between her fingers like a professional. How much do you wager? 25. The bones clatter across the table. How many do you start with? 1 rat. 2 daggers. 3 rats. Bluff! Oh! We lose. We lost! Oh no! Oh yeah, I did. This game is sick. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably be in there in just a bit. Three rats, he says. 3 rats? I'm gonna say 3 coins. 4 rats. Bluff. Oh my god, there is 4 rats. He won again. Play again. 50 coin. This guy's good. This guy's good. How many do you start? I'm gonna start with 1 rat. 1 crown. 2 crowns. 3 crowns. Bluff. 2 crowns. I win my 50 back and I'm out of here. I'm walking away with that, all right? 50 crowns. She swears under her breath. See you later, sucker. Let's spend the night. Let's go back to the market and buy some food. We need some food. Buy some plate armor. That'd be really cool. Let's go to the cathedral square, or the guild quarter, and work our shift. Go to the cathedral square. We're just gonna stay here for a bit and beg for alms. +2. Okay. We're mistrusted. I don't think we're gonna try to pickpocket. Oh, let's try to pickpocket somebody. Why not? What grabs your thief? 3 thief! They don't like us anymore. Oh god, we are wretched. And we're recognized too. We are a wretch. They hate us. We're all fine. We're all good. I'm allied with the faction. Who, can we see our, like... Oh, the Outlaws. We're +3 with the Outlaws. But we're -6 and -7 with the Loyalists and the Commune. So maybe the Outlaws is who we're gonna ally with. Okay, Master Hadad wants a word. He looks at you. Away from the apprentice, he looks at his hands for a long moment. My brother, Renye, he went from Tongyang while I was still learning my letters. Took a clerk's post with a merchant family there. Renye's old loyalist stock, but coin is coin. He sent letters twice a year, then stopped. Last winter, a Tongerian bannerman told me Renye had died. Fever, he said. I never met that bargeman again. He looks at you. You travel. If you find yourself in Tongeren, find the Renye house off the Groat Mark and ask for my brother. Bring me what truth there is. I won't ask twice. Sure. I can take that. I can handle that. Should we head out then? We have a little quest. We need to go to Tonye or wherever. Where's that at? Oh, up here. So we need to go, yep, travel here. A lute and no listeners. A traveling player sits on a milestone, flicking a lute with 2 strings gone. His cap is out for coins. The only audience is a tethered mule and a crow in a ditch. Even the sad songs employed compared to him. Trade gossip for gossip. Try to steal the loot or pay for a song. Let's trade gossip for gossip. Performers collect news well. He gives you a useful rumor about the road ahead and shares a bit of cheese while you both pretend life is reciprocal. Okay. We'll do a quick shift. And we'll hunt the rabbits. The farm road. Rob a traveler. 3v1. You have the numbers. Swords don't care about fairness, but it helps. An armed traveler. He's got 3 strength and 2 toughness. He has a club. Begin combat. Oda. See what you got. Ooh, he's wounded. Oda doing it again. He's dead. He didn't even get an attack for us. She gets a plus up? What happened? They take the club. You search the fallen. Club. +3 only. Yeah, we're losing a lot. They really don't like us. Travel straight there. A body by the road. Someone lies face down in the mud. They're not moving. Their pack is still on their back. Check if they're alive. Search the body quickly. Check if they're alive. They're dead, and they've been dead long enough that searching the body is unpleasant. You find very little of value. Steam for vermin. An old woman tends by a small fire by the gate of the next town. She is burning lice out of cloth, methodically garment by garment. The smell is what it is. She nods to you. For the entry, she says, 1 denier and I'll run your cloak through the smoke. 2 deniers and I'll do all of you. Otherwise, the gatekeep checks you himself, and he's not gentle. Watch and copy the process later. Insult her trade and move on. We'll pay for the treatment. Whoa! You lose coin but emerge cleaner and slightly less alive than yourself than before. She sends you off with stern advice about betting and company. -20? I thought it was -2. Jesus, a cannon died yesterday. The basilica is in mourning. Let's find the Renier house. All right, the house is well kept. 3 stories of addressed stone. 2 streets off the Grote Market. A serving woman lets you in once you say the name Hedroy. You wait a long time in a cold hallway. Master Leonard is younger than you expected, perhaps 30. He wears a fur-trimmed coat indoors. He does not invite you to sit. Rene Hedroy. Yes, he was with us 9 years. Took a fever last winter. We buried him in the St. Methodist courtyard, north wall. His brother sent you. You can take our word back then. He died well, peacefully. He waits for you to leave. Take him at his word, return to Liege. Press him, there is more here. You say his name like an accusation. You ask what business kept Renard alive 9 years. You ask why a clerk would die without a doctor in the house this rich. Martin's face changes by inches. The serving woman has gone very still by the door. He lowers his voice. He was reading our books in the last year. Things he should not have been reading. We bear no ill will, but a clerk who reads what isn't his, a clerk takes ill sometimes. You understand. He pays you nothing. He shows you the door himself. Wait, did they like murder him? What? What? Buy 5 provisions. The old basilica. Let's work a shift for Agneta, of course. Trade rumors with travelers. Nobody is talking with us today. Let's play some beggars dice for 25 deniers. Let bones clatter across the table. You start. 1 skull. 1 crown. 2 crowns. 3 crowns. 4 crowns. Bluff. Leave the table with our 25 coin. Order a drink. We'll spend the night here. Go back and work a shift. You earn 7 coin. Talk with her. Pray for a blessing. You pray your knees hurt. Trade rumors. Nobody is talking with us again today. And we'll go to the tavern and spend the night. Go back to the town gate. Trade rumors one more time. 7 coin. A farmer complains about bandits on the forest road. They're getting bolder, he says. Organized. Finally, let's do our work shift here. You lost track of a stall's talkings. Agenta sighs and pays you less than you had hoped. You earned 6 deniers. Go back and, oh. Does that help out with our... Oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. With our statistics? No, -8, -9, the outlaws. I'm not sure here. Okay, let's go ahead and leave and head back to the farmlands, I guess. Go ahead and hunt rabbits. I forgot. We need a little bit more food. And to Liege, travel on. A familiar face, unfortunately. In a tavern corner, a large man studies you with the concentration of someone trying to remember whether he hates you already. You, he says. Either I owe you a drink or a beating. We can discover which. He has mistaken you for a better man. Buy him a drink, fight him now. You mistaken me, sir. 3v1, you have the number. Swords don't care about fairness. He's a drunk brawler. He's got 3 strength and 2 fists. 2 toughness. Ooh, you're in trouble. Look what I got here, guys. Lancing blow. 88. 2d1 critical wound. He's feeling it. Orbital smashes drunk brawler with brute force. Something breaks. You win the brawl. You search the bodies, and nothing worth taking. Typical. I guess he's unconscious. All right, let's go. Beg for alms plus 3 coins. But I actually wanted to tell him what we found. You tell him everything. Oh, plus 2 commune. We got a ring. All right. The books, the server and woman's face, marked words about clerks who take ill. His hands go still in the forge. He says nothing for a long time. Then he removes a small iron ring from his finger and slides it across the bench to you. When I have said that at home the year he started with him, our fathers, you keep it. There is no debt between us, but you keep it. When he leaves, the forge is silent between you. You hear of him within the week. Edward has spoken to Henri de Paroise, the commune known, the Renard name now. Engel's loyalist merchants will find their business harder this season. Step away and work a shift. Talk to him. I think of you as one of mine now, and don't let it go to your head. Let's be square for a bit. Buy a red round for the whole bar. Ooh, plus 1 to commune. You stand up and shout for the room. A cup for every man and woman here, and 1 for the keeper too. The room roars. Stamping feet, drumming cups, 3 different toasts overlapping. Someone tries to lift you onto their shoulders and fails because you weigh more than they expected. Let's spend the night. Go back to the cathedral square and beg for alms. Plus 2 food as well. That's good. Let's go ahead and work our shift. Oh shit, Klaus disappears through the door. He'll be back in an hour. Ignoring you. The invitation will not come again soon. No! My bad, Klaus. I didn't mean to do that. Is there any work I could do for you? Klaus waits until the room is loud enough not to be overheard, then leans in. Listen, there is a thing I would trust to no one else. A letter. To a man in Maastricht at the Barbering Quarter. The 3rd house from the river. His name is Aldard. Tell him only the wheel still turns. He will know. There are 30 dinars for you when you return. Don't open the letter. Take the letter. Okay. Let's go to the guild quarter. Can we talk to him? No. The market. Let's buy some provisions. And let's leave. He said Maastricht, right? Devise. On the bridge, we can work a shift and fish. Plus 2 food. The Riverside Tavern. Buy a drink for everyone in here. Plus 1 to the loyalist. You stand up and shout a cup for every man and woman in here. And the keeper too. Yam the Lord a deserter. Interesting. The fish market. Maybe we buy some provisions. Oh, also let's check our inventory. What is this? Renier's Iron Ring. It's a special. What does it do? I'll put it on my Boudouin the Short. All right, we're going to Maastricht, I guess. Travel here, 3 food. To the Market Square. Oh, not the Market Square. We don't need to go to the Market Square. We do have 170 gold, though. The Inn of Saint Svers. A heavyset man at the table is drunk enough that he's offering to the whole room to tell secrets to the price of a cup. Buy him the cup. It's two deniers. You do not know what to do with this. That's fine. That's fine. Let's order a party. Buy a round for the bar. Plus 1 of the loyalists. The same thing. All right. To the corridor. Find his house. The 3rd house from the river is a tall, narrow building with iron-banded shutters. You knock and a man opens it. He is 40, lean, and clean wool. He looks at you for one long moment and then says very quietly, "Who sent you?" Tell him the wheel still turns. Quest delivered. Adelaide nods once. He steps aside without speaking, gestures you, and a room behind him is plain, a table, 3 chairs, and a fireplace. He does not sit, he waits. You hand him Klaus's letter. He reads it standing, then folds it twice and puts it in his tunic. Tell him the answer is yes, and tell him to be careful. They know one of us. They do not know which one yet. Okay. The river docks, let's work a shift. Plus 17, nice. And let's, should we smuggle or talk? Let's just talk. The muse raises 6 inches every spring. 1 year it'll take the warbs with it. The walls, watch the countryside, plus 9. The Bishop's Hall, we are still mistrusted here. Activize. Bees for protection. 2 men in decent wool with cudgels at their belts stand beside a wagon. Track its mark with fresh chalk. They claim a new road maintenance fee. There is no maintenance in sight. Their boots are city boots. Ask for a written charter. Take a side path through the brush. Ask for the charter. Combat. Brief. Okay. Let's strength check. I mean, we have a low strength check, but let's try it. Oh, to the tall strength. Oh, he's wounded. Nice. Let's target him. Critical. He's critical. One more. Glancing blow. Come on. Kill him before he gets here. Oh, we wounded the wrong guy. You should have wounded this guy. Shit. Miss. Okay, he missed. That's really good. Yikes. Oh, he missed again with an 8? Oh, no, we rolled an 8. Fight on, of course. Kill the wounded guy, the critical guy. Ooh. She's got plus 3 strength, so we actually win an 8v8. That's really good. They surrender? Guild collector drops their weapon. Mercy, please! The fighter falls. The survivors throw down their weapons. What do? Rob them or let them go? Flee on. You lower your weapon, they scramble away without looking back. You would have injured me. 12 gold. All right. Back to Vise. Not the fish market. Let's buy 5 more provisions, I guess. Go to the bridge and work a shift. A cart pulls up with too much hay for a market run. Something underneath. The driver won't meet your eyes. Check the cart properly, wave him through, take a small kickback. Ask Godefroy to check it himself. Let's check the cart. You find 3 rolls of barbrant wool under the hay. Godefroy taxes it properly. The drive pays without further arguments. A day on the bridge, tolls counted, manifest checked, eyes kept sharp. Godefroy pays a small iron box, 14 gold. All right. Fish the Muse, plus 1 food. Let's go to the tavern and buy everyone. Oh, no, sorry. Buy everyone a drink. Plus 1 to the loyalist. What's our stats look like? Minus 6s. Damn, that's still a lot. All right, let's travel back to Liege. We need to tell our gentleman that we finished his job. An apprentice trips crate of iron is about to crush his foot. Catch it or stay. I'm gonna stay clear of this one. Let's catch it. You catch it. He nods from across the yard. The work goes well, and he slips you an extra at the end of the shift. Oh, I thought maybe I'd get a plus 1 for that. Okay, who actually wanted to? Didn't I have a job? I had a job, I believe. Quest. Oh, it's just completed. It's just done. It's just done as soon as it. Okay. The guild quarter. Not gonna pickpocket anyway. Let's spend the night. Go back to the guild quarter and work our shift. In the cathedral square and beg for alms. 2 journeymen are about to come to blows at the next table. Slip out the side door, step between them. Let's step between them. You get a hand on each chest and hold them apart until cooler heads arrive. And Pierre nods at you from across the room. Big Pierre. Ask him what's going on. You'll drink with me, the next one's free. Don't tell the others, they'll be furious. They said a tax collector was robbed on the Maester's Road, but nobody is looking for the robbers. Order a drink, buy a round for the plus 1 to the commune. Stats, yep, minus 5. All right. We're known. We're disreputable because we're buying so many drinks for everybody. 50 gold, 50 gold. Come one, come all. I'm gonna say 1 coin, 3 daggers. He might have 2 daggers. How about 3 crowns? Ah, I got it. There was 3 crowns. He said, show me. And there was 3. I had a crown and 2 beggars on the table. You win 50 gold. Leave the table. Look for recruits. Lutgar, the stinking farmhand. He's got 4 strength, 2 toughness, but he is a dumb guy. The harvest failed. My landlord didn't, so here I am. That's all right. That's all right. Marie sits and sees you come in and tilts her chin in greeting before turning back to her trade. My mother wants me to marry a tanner. Is there any work I can do for you? Marie sets the tray down and slides the bench across you. She doesn't smile. There's a man who comes here some nights. Boudwin the tanner. My mother thinks I should marry him. I'd rather marry the cathedral wall. She glances at the door. He's coming tonight to make his offer in front of Pierre. He thinks Pierre will help him. I need him to leave Liege for a while, a few weeks, long enough for the question to stop being a question. I'd be in your debt genuinely. I have 12 deniers saved. They're yours if you can do it without hurting him too badly. I'll handle it. Marie's whole body relaxes. Thank you, truly. Come back when it's done, I'll know. She slides a folded piece of paper across the table, his tannery. Outside the city walls near the river, you'll know it by the smell. Okay, should we, the outskirts? Is that where it's at? Journal. Quest. Yeah, find him at the shanty camp in the outskirts. Okay, well, let's see. Did we do our work today? Yeah, we already did our work today. Cathedral Square. Okay, so let's go to the outskirts. Travel here for 3 food. A body by the road. Someone lies face down in the mud. They're not moving. Their pack is still on their back. Let's check if they're alive and let's search the body quickly. You rifle through the pack. A few coins, some dried meat. You're not to look at the face. Plus 10 coin, plus 1 food. On to the out. A monk approaches you on the road, sweating profusely. He is carrying a very large wheel of cheese. Please, he whispers, you must hide me. I have taken the abbot's cheese and I regret nothing. Hide the monk, turn him in, take the cheese, and run. I don't want to get caught with the cheese. Let's hide the monk. Let's hide the monk. You shove a monk from behind a bush. Minutes later, 2 furious brothers stomp past, demanding to know if you've seen a cheese-stealing wretch. You say nothing. The monk emerges, weeping with gratitude, and offers you a generous wedge of the stolen cheese. Excellent. We got free cheese. Smoke rises from a single fire pit. Someone is cooking something thin. The shanty camp. Hey, these are the outlaws. A sprawl of lean-tos and cook fires, disparate people with nothing to lose, which make them either generous or dangerous. We are known 3 out of 8 to committed, 0 out of 4 jobs. They will not commit to a newcomer. Return after day 35. Interesting. I can feed the camp, watch the road, move the stash. This is work. Carry him back. A sprawl of, okay. Interesting. The tax wagon. Beg from the desperate. Even the desperate have something, whether they find the tannery near the river. Let's find the tannery. The tannery is exactly as Marie described. You smell it before you see it. A heavy man with red hair is hanging hides on a frame in the yard. He looks up, looking for work. I can use a man who doesn't mind the smell. He doesn't recognize you. This is good. Tell him a hard true about Marie. Beat him into a senseless instead. Wits or strength? What's our party look like? I wish I could know. Do wits. Quest delivered. You set him down with a bench by the vats. You tell him 3 things. The first is that Marie has no intention of marrying him. The second is that her mother is not the one whose word matters here. The third is that you've been sent by people in the city he hasn't met and would prefer not to. Suggests he takes a contract in Antwerp. There's a man there who needs hides. He listens. He doesn't argue. He nods 3 times very slowly. Right, I see. He stands. Tell her never mind. Just tell her I'm leaving in the morning. You watch him pack a small bag. He looks 10 years older than he did when you arrived. Oh, man. He's just sad. Scavenge the refuse heaps. A wiry old woman in patched layers picks up over a heap of refuse with a long iron hook. She watches you with sidelong as you approach. Her teeth are mostly gone. Let's work a shift. 7 coin. You sort, sift, scavenge. By dusk, you have a small pile worth trading. She tallies your share. The city gate. Buy information from the guard for 10. For 10, we get 8. The guard glances around and leans close. Merchant convoy tomorrow. Heavy guard, valuable cargo. Heading to Maestrich. And the shanty camp. Let's feed the camp. Cost 1 plus Cost 1 day plus food. Old Sanya looks as though unreadable. The camp is hungry. There's a farm over the farmlands with more grain than its owners will miss. And a couple of hired hands will say otherwise. Go be persuasive. Accept the job. Cost 1 day plus food. You set out for the farmlands with an empty cart and an honest face. Make your way to the farmlands. Farmlands? Should I actually have to go all the way to the farmlands? Travel to the farmlands, help yourself to the grain. Yeah, I do actually. Okay, we'll go back to Liege. Got a question mark here. Bad fetch. Oh, he's got a hand. Oh, no. A village dog trots across the road carrying something pale in its mouth. Only up close to you see it's a human hand, chewed at the wrist and still wearing a copper ring. Somewhere nearby, something has become less complete. Follow the dog back to where it's found the hand. Take the ring and say a prayer. Drive the dog off and let's take the ring. You work the ring free with effort and disgust. It is a poor man's ring, but the dead are not using it. You explain yourself internally with suspicious speed. Cool. Oh, sorry, not there. Let's go to the guild quarter and work a shift. Let's go to the tavern. Buy a round for the drink. Buy a drink round for everybody. Beg for alms at the cathedral. And head up to the farmlands. Okay, help yourself to the grain. Let's hunt some rabbits first. Work a shift. And help ourselves to the grain. The farmstead sits low against the fields. Two hired hands lean on staves by the grain store, watching you come. They do not look friendly. They do not look fast. Help yourself to the grain. 3v2, you have the numbers. Swords don't care about fairness. Intimidation strict. He's wounded. Oh, to the tall, choose a target. Hit the wounded guy. He's dead. Give up, man. Hired hands drop their weapons. Mercy, please. Yikes, we did kill them. Let him go or rob him. Rob them. You take everything, 17 coins. They slink away hating you. You search their bodies, nothing worth taking. Let's just get out of here. Let's go back. Go ahead and buy some food. Work a shift. Beg for alms. And head back to the, is it to the outskirts? Yeah, head to the outskirts. The unofficial toll. Two men sit on stalls at the foot of a bridge. One is large and quiet, the other is small and chatty. There is no toll house, no sign, no badge. Toll, says the one pleasantly. 5 deniers per pair of boots crossing. The large one continues picking his teeth. Pay the toll, 5 deniers. Refuse and push past. Claim to be a bishop's agent. Interesting. How dare you hold me up? I am a bishop's agent, an agent of the church. You have the numbers. Oh, God. Okay, we better, let's try to take this guy out first. So we can, focus all in on this dude. Oh, wow. Okay, we just killed the big tall man. Holy crap. Did you just do extra damage or she just one-shot them? They surrender. What do? Rob them. Take 15 and they walk away. Oh, leather armor? Yeah, we'll take leather armor for sure. Okay, the shanty camp. Watch the road, move the stash, carry him back, or the tax wagon. Let's watch the road. I need eyes on the Vise road tomorrow. Who's coming, how many, what they're carrying. Don't engage, just be seen, just watch. Sure. A patrol spots you and you have to flee. Rock shrugs. Next time, try being a bush. All right, so is that now in our... Oh, no. We have no active tasks, though. Okay, they will not commit. Okay, let's carry him back. One of Rook's men took a crossbow bolt out of the north road and crawled into a thicket half a day from camp. He's heavy and he's loud, Rook says. Bring him home before he bleeds out and mind the scout who put a bolt in him. Accept the job. Okay, 3v1, you have the numbers, and it's Bishop's Scout. Let's begin combat. Let's beat him up. He is now critical. Bishop Sprout crumbles. Yikes, dude. You never stood a chance. Victory! We'll take the club too. That's just Okay, we're known now. A weathered woman who has buried more people. Let's move the stash. Rook jerks his thumb towards a pile of sacks. A bush of men found our last catch. We move this lot deeper into the forest tonight. Expect some gutter rat is already sniffing around. Deal with them, then haul the sacks to the oak. Okay. The forest scavenger. He's wounded. Forest scavenger hisses through clenched teeth. No problemo. He's easy. Easy. We don't need the club. We're known here. And then the tax wagon. Fine. Let's just do the tax wagon too. You take the Vise road ahead of the wagon, you find your spot in the scrub, make your way to Vise. Okay. This is an actual, yeah, travel to Wise, take the wagon. A body by the road. Search the body quickly, check if they're alive. They're dead and they've been dead long enough, plus 3 coins. Okay. The mark on the oak. Cut fresh into the roadside oak, 3 notches and a slash. The signs road quieter folk leave one for another. A ragged figure sits across the way, whittling, not looking at you, waiting to see whether the mark means anything to you at all. Answer the sign, cut out the reply neath it. Fix the tree in memory to report later. Pretend you saw nothing. Fix the tree in memory to report later. +1 loyalists, -1 outlaws. You set the mark and the man in memory to mention the next segment who will pay for it. The whittler watches you not react and something in his face closes like a door. You have made a choice. The wood will know it before you are out of it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, guild quarter, we'll do a little work. Win back their favor to become known. The red-faced merchant has climbed onto the table and is singing a love song badly. Most of the room is cheering. Pierre looks tired. Buy him a drink to shut him up. Sing along! You add your voice to the chorus, but in the second verse, the half of the room is singing. The merchant kisses your forehead and falls off the table. Order a drink. Buy a round for everyone. Buy a drink for our party. There's a cut purse here. That's interesting. Tell you what, let's recruit the cut purse. Gather a full party of 4. Oh, it's full party of 4. I can only have 4. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Market, let's go ahead and buy some more provisions. We have 267. What if we bought like a mace? A good sword? A short sword, 100, 135, 110 for a mace. Our weight is 5. What if we bought this sword? Buy the sword. Let's look at our inventory. A healer. Each day heals 1 wound from another party member. That's amazing. So let's we're gonna put like all the toughness on this character. Give her, I don't know, who has the most like attack? I feel like you need the sword. And then she can use a knife. We have a knife, a sword, a club, and a knife. She's got a torch on, nothing on, the iron ring, and the iron talisman. I guess she can use a rope. Sure, use the rope. Oh, these are, they only have 1 perk, and I guess they can have like a good or bad perk. Can we, I guess there's no real way for us to, +1 defense, torch, rope. There's no way for us to get rid of people in our party. There's no way to kick them out. That's interesting. Okay, let's continue on. Close that. All right, what are we doing? We're going to Vise. Is that the plan? Bomb the outlaws on the road. Travel to Vise and take the wagon. For food, we have 10. We need to buy a lot more food. Jewelry in the ford. As a shallow crossing, a merchant's wife kneels in the mud and sobs that her ring slipped off in the cold water. Her husband paces the bank line like a man counting grief in coin. The current is brown and bittery cold. Search the ford by hand. Advise them to mark the place and hire boys later. Offer sympathy and keep moving. Search the ford by hand. Let's help her out. Let's help out a widow in distress. You spend long, miserable minutes finding only stones, weeds, and one dead fish. The wife cries harder. The husband looks at you as if incompetence were theft. Dick? Take the wagon. Let's go to the fish market. Buy 5 rations. Let's buy another 5. Let's go to the tavern. Play some Beggars Bluff. 50 gold down on the table. The bones clatter across the table. You start. How many of what? 1 dagger. Show me, he says. Okay. Play again. Double or nothing. The stake rise. 100 on the table. 1 rat. 4 daggers. Bluff. Holy shit, we actually lose. Oh no. Play again. 50. We actually lost there. I can't believe that. 1 crown. 1 rat. 3 coins. Shit. 4 coins? If he has 2 coins. 4 coins. 5 coins. Bluff. Okay, there was 3. All right, so yeah, 4 was double or nothing. Let's play again. 50. Come on. Bones clatter across the table. You start. 1 rat. 3 crowns. 4 crowns. Bluff. There was 3. There was 3 crowns. There was 3 crowns, and I should have known it. Play again. 50. The bones clatter across the table. You start. 1 dagger. 2 daggers. 3 daggers. 4 daggers. Bluff. There was only 3 daggers. One more time. For 50. How many? 1 rat, 2 skulls. I'm gonna go 3 skulls. 4 skulls. Bluff. There was only 2 skulls. All right, we'll leave the table. We're doing good here. What's our stats look like? Who wants this? We're down. The outlaws are +9. That's pretty good. The commune is -6 and the loyalists are -8. What's my actual goal here? Oh, become ally with the faction. We just need to resolve 20 encounters now. Okay. Fish the Medius. We got a coin. Go ahead and he wants a word. He puts the ledger down on his knees and looks at you for a long moment before he speaks. The wind moves the pages. 3 nights ago, 4 wagons came south from Maestritch under the bishop's mark. The driver said grain. The manifest said grain. The wagons set low on their springs the way wagons full of grain do, not sit low. They sat low the way wagons full of metal sit low. He taps the ledger. My eyes are old, my hand is honest. I have written what I saw, the names, the times, the weights. I have not yet decided what to do with it. There are men in Liege who would pay for the names. There are men in Maesters who would pay more for me to lose the page. I am too old for the choice, you are not. Take a look at the book, tell me what to do. Sure. Grover hands you the ledger. The page is ceased and rain spotted. The writing is clear old hand. You can see the 4 wagons, the times, the weights. The ways tell the story. You will know what to do when you have walked with it, Godfrey says. Come back and tell me, or do not come back. Either is honest. We'll work a shift. Sit with the toll book and decide. You sit on the bench at the end of the bridge. The book is open in your lap. 4 wagons 3 nights ago, weighed of 120 stone each. Grain wagons run 40. The driver listed amid who was a man named Hubert von Loom, which Godfrey has noted in the margin as the Maestritz Silver's son, not a grain man. The page is yours. You can copy it from Herman de Pays and Lage. You can tear it out of the book and bring it to a loyalist camp in Maestritz for coin. You can do nothing, hand the book back to Godfrey and tell him to forget what he saw. Godfrey will accept any of the 3. He will know which one you choose. Tell him to forget what he sells. Copy the page. Take it to Wits. Tear out the page. Sell it to a loyalist captain in Maestritch. Ooh, weird. The loyalists are -8. The commune is -6. Copy the page. Take it to someone in Liege. That's what I'll do. You copy the page in a fair hand on a clean piece of valerium you buy from a Vise scribe for 2 deniers. You walk to Liege. You ask for a clerk at the Cathedral Square and slip him the copy addressed to Henry de Prez with no name attached. Within a week, you hear that 2 wagons of Bishop's metal have been intercepted on the road south of Maestricht. Henry does not know your name yet. The toll book does not bear your handwriting. You have done a thing, and no one knows what you did. We'll take the wagon. The wagon comes slower than it should, weighed down at the axles. 2 guards walk beside it, bored and watchful. They have not seen you yet. Take the wagon. Ooh, let's stream check. You try to look threatening. They are not impressed. Just target the first one, I guess. Wound. Next hit, come on. He's dead. They surrender. Can we just go ahead and kill him? What will you do with me? Let him go. We'll take the leather armor. We'll see what we can sell it for. We're done, Lulu. Become a name spoken with flinch. We are feared. We are feared now. Order a drink. Buy a round for the bar. Look at our journal and check out the quest. We need to return to Godfrey in Vise. Okay. He does not need to ask. Then a wagon will not arrive at Maestricht that was meant to. Good. He sets down 12 dinars on the bench. For the work, for the road to Liege, for the page that was there. There will be other pages when my hand stays steady. Minus 10 loyalists, minus 5 commune, plus 10 outlaws. Let's go to the abandoned monastery. Here, let's buy a few more. Buy a few more. Oh, also, can we sell our? Oh, it's only worth 1. We buy better armor sometime. Well-kept ash leather armor. Let's see here. We have patched walnut padded coat, a field-worn padded coat, leather armor, stained walnut leather armor. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go check out the abandoned monastery. I want to see half-collapsed and overgrown. The old monastery is broods on a hill east of the river. Locals say it's cursed. The squatters inside encourage this rumor. Travel here. Ambush on the road. 2 men step out of the tree line. A third appears. You clubs and the look of people who stopped caring about consequences long ago. Coins, food, whatever you have, says the tallest, or take it off your body. Makes no difference. Hand over our money. Hell no. Try to talk them down. The forest clocks you immediately. A nod, a gesture, you are one of theirs or close enough. They melt back into the trees. The force clocks you in immediately. A nod, a gesture, you are one of theirs or close enough. Oh, okay, so we're outlaws, so they're chill. We're outlaws, so they're chill. Oh, that's sick. Abandoned monastery. The abbot has fallen ill for 3 days. The prior runs the house. In the courtyard, weeds push through cracked flagstones. A well sits in the center, its rope long rotted. Someone has been here recently. There are fresh ashes. The chapel. The roof is half gone. Ruin has ruined the fortress, but the altar is intact and something glints beneath it. Interesting. The monks left in a hurry. You search every crack and crevice, nothing but dust and rat droppings. What was the thing that glinted? And in the crypt, rob the grave. Stone steps descend into the darkness. Cold air rises from below, carrying a smell of earth and something else. This is a terrible idea. 42 plus 1 outlaws. Holy crap. You find an ornate dagger buried with a knight. Beautiful craftsmanship. Very sellable. We'll make camp for the night. The cloister bell rings the hours. They have done so many times. Search for relics again. The altar has been picked clean. Nothing left. Okay. Let's head to Maestricht, I guess. A body by the road. Someone lays face down. Check if they're alive. They're dead, but their pack has useful supplies. Food and a few coins. At least they don't need them. All right. A merchant's little disaster. A grain seller stands cursing at a writhing sack. A ferret bursts out, dives back in, and sends grain spilling into the mud. The merchant blames rivals, demons, and poor breeding. Catch the animal, help salvage the spilled grain. Buy the ferret for a coin. Let's buy the ferret. The merchant agrees and instantly, which tells you the real value of the purchase. Before long, the animal bites through the cord and vanishes into a ditch. He's gone. 3 barges left empty this morning. The captain looks nervous. Uh-oh. See this plate armor. Chain shirt. 195 for this chain shirt. But I mean, we'd be hella defense, you know? The inn. Look for recruits. The party is full. Order a drink. Buy a round for everybody in here. Go to the quarters. We're mistrusted. Go to the river docks. He would like a word. Ansel closes the ledger and looks both ways along the wires before he speaks. 3 weeks ago, a barge of Bishop's grain went downriver from here. 60 sacks should have reached the Leech Docks days in 2 days. Never arrived, though. He lowers his voice. Bargeman was Peter Van Buren. Good man, 20 years on the river, has a wife and Vise and 3 children. The wife says he never came home. The Bishop's men have come asking. Twice. They are not kind men when they ask. You travel. You can walk into Vise and ask after a bargeman's wife without anyone noting it. Find her. Find out what she knows. Bring me a story I can give the bishop clerk that keeps their family alive. 25 dinars when you come back. More if the story is good. Her name is Adeline Van Burden. She lived in the second house on the lane behind the heroin and hook. Don't tell her that you came from me until she trusts you. She's had enough men knock on her door. We'll work a shift. 2 boatmen are about to come to blows over a dice game. One has a hook for a left hand. Place a bet on the hook man. Hook wins in 3 swings. You walk away richer and slightly ashamed. Barge's barrel swept, rope burn. Ansel comes out your pay without comment. 24 deniers. The walls. Watch the countryside. 3 deniers. The Bishop's Hall. We are mistrusted, so we'll go ahead and just leave. Our stats are still -9 loyalists, -6 communes, so we're not very liked. Let's go to Vise. Eventually, I want to go down here to the forest. That's the last place we haven't been. A body by the road. Search the body quickly. 10 coin. We're here at Vise. Let's work a shift. A dog has fallen off the bridge and is struggling in the slow current beneath it. A child is screaming for it. Climb down and fish it out. Try to lasso it with a rope. It's a dog. Let's try to lasso it with a rope. Clever throw. You haul the dog and up to applause from a small crowd. The child's mother tips you. Godfrey pays you and pay it past your shoulder. You see what I see now? That's worth more than coin. 19 deniers. All right, find the house behind Heron and Hook. The house is small and clean in the quiet in the way a house gets when its master has not come home. A woman in her 30s opens the door with a knife in her hand and 3 children behind her in the dark of the room. She sees the barge token. The knife does not lower, but it relaxes. You're the bishop, sir. Sit. She makes you weak tea and waits for you to speak. Then when you ask, she tells you. Peter's alive. He came home the day after. He told me he had been paid 60 dinars to lose the barge by men he did not name and would not name to me. He left the children and me with the coin. He has gone to Antwerp on foot. He sent word 2 weeks ago he is well. I cannot tell the bishop's clerk this. They will look for Peter. They will find him in Antwerp. Eventually, they will hang him to make a point. Tell me what you will tell Ansel. Take her at her word. Promise nothing. You drink the tea. You thank her for the truth. You tell her that Ansel what you can and no more. You promise her nothing about Peter. She shows you to the door. The children watch you the whole way out. The youngest is perhaps 4. He's only 4 years old. So we need to go back up to Maestricht, right? That's what our event is. Return in Maestricht, yes. Scramble back up there. Let's go, what is it? The Barbant Court, no. The River Docks. Tell what you found. He listens, okay. 5 tasks taken, 5 tasks finished, not 1 betrayal. Listens to the little you gave him. He hears the shape of what you're leaving out and does not reach for it. The barge is wood, the wood is gone. The name you would not float at home. He holds his eyes a breath longer than is comfortable. You decided what I needed to know. I will not make you sorry you decided it. Step away. Let's work a shift. A cask slips from the crane. It will smash one of the docks and ruin a merchant's claret unless you catch it. Let's let it fall and sell the bottles. In the chaos, you palm 3 intact bottles. By nightfall, they're sold. Smuggle goods across the river. Let's try it. Uh-oh. Dock guards pull you aside for inspection. You dump the package in the Mayus and play innocent. -9 coin. At the walls, we watch the countryside. Nothing useful. We'll go to the inn and we'll talk to some people. Adelaide, why don't we try our luck? 3 slaps. You are nothing if not consistent. Oh, I like this game. This game's cool. Look for recruits. Gertrude the Hungry, disgraced knight. Oh, exiled for a duel. I won. Apparently, you're not supposed to win against the Duke's nephew. This would be a great, great character, but we're full up. We're full up. We can't do it. All right. Let us leave and head on to Vice. We'll have to grab some more food when we get down there. Fish the Muse, +1 food. Go to the bridge, work a shift. A pilgrim arrives at the bridge with no toll. He's coming from Akron, walking to St. Service. He has nothing but a wooden cross. Pay his toll yourself. +14. Godfrey notices, says nothing. The pilgrim's blessing follows you across the bridge in his soft voice. Okay, go to the fish market. Let's buy 2 things of provisions. And let's order a drink for the whole bar. +1 to the loyalist here. The loyalists are still -9. Okay, let's go down to Liege here. And then we're going to go into the forest. Buy some food. We're fine on weight. +5 food, heals all. Rich pepper pie. Should we do this now, or does this like... I don't know what that means. Okay, buy plate armor, buy chain shirt for 195. That could be pretty good. This one's really good. +4 defense. Good sword. Probably should buy better armor before anything else. Buy a chain shirt for 195. I mean, that sounds kind of cool. Sure. Buy the chain shirt. Go to the guild quarter, work a shift. Beg for the alms. Give us alms, please. Pickpocket someone. Oh no, they hate us. The mark grabs your wrist. Thief! People turn and you run. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and leave and check our inventory. We have a chain shirt. Who's this gonna go on? Probably this guy. He's super tough. He's got a super good chain shirt. Actually, since he's got the toughness, he probably shouldn't carry the chain shirt. He's got an iron ring on. I don't even know what that does. But we'll put the chain shirt on him. And then the leather armor is sellable, I guess. Oh, this weighs 3 and this weighs 2, so I guess we should really equip that and sell this. We need to complete 5 more little quests. Let's go to the outskirts here. A merchant's cart. He sits by his overturned cart cursing. Crates of goods are scattered across the road. He sees you and waves frantically. Rob him while he's vulnerable. Help him right the cart. Or walk past. Let's just help him. You heave the cart upright. The merchant is grateful. Take something for your trouble. 20 coins. Thank you. At the outskirts, the city gate. Buy information for the guards? Sure. +4 deniers. I don't understand why we spend 10 to get 4. Scavenge. And then the shanty camp. Beg from the desperate. I don't think we want to do that, right? An old woman shares her soup. It tastes terrible. You are grateful. We didn't need to do that. Make camp overnight. There's nothing really to do here, is there? A man in good boots is selling silver candlesticks behind the heap very quietly at a price no honest seller would name. Buy one cheap, tell the city watch. Let's buy one cheap. You haggle him down further. The candlestick fetches double its price at the right pawn shop in Maystrip. You sort, sift, scavenge. By dusk, you have a small pile worth trading. In the day. Talk. All right, let's make camp for one night and work our final shift. You've worked your fill here. Old Jenny waves you off. Come back another day. Yeah, I thought, yeah, I thought maybe let's make camp one more night. You've worked your fill here just completely. Okay. I thought you would give me like a job or something. All right, let's go to Liege. Travel here. Refuge on the road. A family trudges ahead of you. A man, woman, and 3 children. They look exhausted. The smallest child is being carried. They eye you with fear. Share your food with them. Ask them if they've seen anything on the road. Ignore them. Let's just ignore them. You walk past. The children watch you go. The road has no room for sentiment. Of course not. Go to the market. Let's get plenty of food. Go to the tavern. A red-faced merchant climbed on the table singing along. Buy him a drink to shut him up. Let's throw something at him. Your tankard catches him on the shoulder. The song stops. The room watches. The merchant laughs uncertainly and climbs down. Pierre gives you a long look. Sorry, Pierre. Sorry, man. Look for recruits. Ida the Tall, a merchant. Or Baudouin the Bold. All right, we've got the food. Beg for alms out there. We got nothing there. Let's go ahead and try to go to the forest here. Travel here on 4 food. Dark, dense, and wrong. These trees. This is dangerous. Well, this is deadly. Okay. Dark, dense, and wrong. These trees press close and the path disappears if you stop paying attention. Outlaws live here, so do worse things. If you believe the farmers, you probably should. Pilgrims in fine leather. 3 pilgrims approach with little wooden crosses on fresh cord. Their cloaks are wrong, their boots too good, and one staff has a sword grip beneath the hand. They smile like men planning to replant later. Pretend to be poorer than you are, give them alms and keep your distance. Ask what shrine they travel from. Where do you come from? The forest clocks you immediately. A nod, a gesture, you are one of theirs or close enough, they melt back into the trees. Ah. These guys are outlaws, and they're not going to mess with me because I'm a good guy, or I'm an outlaw at least. The forest road is wet with leaf fall. Footprints last for days here. Brams can't lock. The fire is for sworn men. Take Rook's mark between you walk in here. Barely a path at all. Branches clear, claw at you. Something moves in the undergrowth. Probably an animal, probably. Hunt in the forest. Baudouin the Short gains strength. You bring down a deer with a clean throat. Enough meat for days. Wait, are you serious? We just got... He's wounded. Oh, 2 of them are wounded. 3 of them are wounded. Jesus. But he's got a more strength now. Right? His strength is +2 now, or 3. I wonder if that has to do with the iron ring. All right, the clearing. A rare break in the canopy. Good place to rest. If nothing, we can... Rook has a proposition or forage for herbs. Let's forage for some herbs. Everything looks the same. Green, damp, and useless to your untrained eye. The clearing. Rook has a proposition. Rook finds you alone. No camp, no fire, just him and the trees. I don't make speeches, he says. You know what we are. You know what we do. You've been useful to us and you haven't sold us out. He pulls a carved wooden token from his coat. A rook. The chess piece. Carry this and you're one of mine. The forest is yours. The road answers to you, but the bishop's men and the guild hunt you like they hunt us. He holds it out. Accept it, yes or no. Shit. Accept. You take the token. Become legend along the river. Legend of the Muse. Swear yourself to a faction. Interesting. Oh, we're legendary now. You take the token. Rook nods once. Don't lose it. Don't sell it. Don't die. He walks back into the trees. Interesting. Oh, okay. The clearing. Forest path. Bram's camp. A low fire under a leaning rock. Men come and go. Most do not give names. Old Bram sits the fire and watches the road, the trees, you in that order. He never speaks. Rook does the talking. We've got some work here. The guild wagon. Rook leads forward an amusement. All amusement gone. A guild wagon leaves Liege tomorrow. Iron and coin. 4 guards, maybe 5. We hit them in the forest and edge. You lead, I follow. This is how we do our work. Sure. Holy crap. Ambush. Your first attack auto hits. Intimidate. Strength check, wound 1 enemy. Let's just ambush. All right, this could go either way. This is rough. This is rough. And 2 of us are wounded. So what? I didn't realize. Ambush. Rook's training pays off. I didn't see. Oh, they're all wounded. They're all wounded. Excellent. Please, come on. Roll good. Roll good. He's dead. That's 1 down. They surrender. Enough. Enough. We yield. What do? Rob them, of course. You take everything they have. 39 coin. We've got 2 wounded. Club and leather armor. I don't know what the leather armor sells for, but we'll take the club. Done looting. All right. The forest path. Hunt in the forest. The cage in Vise. Rook's jaw is tight. They took William alive. He's locked up at Vise. And around 3 days, the bishop's men hang him to make a point. I will not have it. Go north. Get him out however you have to. Okay. In Vise, here. Okay, let's go to Liege here. Question mark. All right, work delayed by appetite. 2 gravediggers sit on earth mounds, eating onions and black bread beside an open grave. Their shovels rest in the dirt. Their half-finished holes gape dark and damp. One asks whether you have ever dug for a stranger in a frozen grave. Help finish the grave. Ask who it's for. Check whether the dead left anything nearby. Ask who it's for. Oh, to the tall, +2, plus wits. They tell you, and then they tell you more than you ask. And eventually, 1 press a coin in your hand for listening. The poor are rarely paid for ears. Interesting. Let's go to the market. Here, wait, real quick. It's crazy that we can't see. Let's go ahead and buy spice meat. That gives us 5 food and heals us all. Let's sell... Oh, Rook's Mark. Rook's carved token. While you carry it in the forest, looks after its owner. +1 luck. Whole party. Bandit's Cleaver. A massive, ugly butcher's cleaver, sharpened past all reason. Belonged to a famous outlaw before they had this all sudden change of profession. And I can sell the added coat. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, awesome. We're good on food. A drunk journeyman stumbles near cooling vats. A man falls in those and comes out boiled. Tell the boss. Edric slaps the boy hard and sends him home. You did right. The work goes well. Oh, oops, wrong one. Go to the tavern. Let's buy a round for the party. Rasse the Tall, a deserter. That's fine. Let's go ahead and leave Leech and check our inventory now. We have a Bandit's Cleaver. +4 attack, +2 attack, +1 attack. Okay, so Oda the Tall here is definitely gonna take this Bandit's Cleaver. +1 luck to all party. Go ahead and get rid of this rope and equip that. That seems really good. Everybody's fine. We have a healer. This guy gets us 1 groschen a day. All right, to Vise. Let's see if we can finish chapter 2. A wagon was robbed on the South Road last night. Take the lockup. Let's go to the bridge, work a shift, finish the menus, fish the menus. Vise. The lockup squats behind the toll house. 2 of the bishop's men slouch at the door, bored and armed. William is somewhere behind the wall. There is no quiet way to do this. Take the lockup. All right, there's 3 of them. The footman, and the sergeant. Ambush. Your first attack auto hits or intimidate. Wound 1 enemy. Let's ambush. All right, Oda the Tall hits. Critical, wounded. Let's go for this guy first. Always finish the critical guy first. Who knows? They surrender, see? Let them go or rob them? We rob them. 36 gold. We're not going to take either of that. We'll buy some provisions. And then what's our stats looking like? -9, -10, but +10 to the outlaws. Do we have anything in our journal? Or quests? No, we have no quests. Let's go to the abandoned monastery here. A roadside shrine. A small stone of the Virgin Mary stands at the crossroad. Flowers and coins have been left behind. Pass by respectfully. You nod to the shrine. The Bishop's Road. 3 of the prince's bishop's men step into the road, hands on their hilts. Their sergeant looks over you and knows the company you keep. Long way from your friends. Pay them off, try to talk your way past, cut them through. Try to talk our way past. They do not. Let's ambush. I don't understand why you wouldn't ambush. It seems really good. A glancing blow. A glancing blow. He's dead. A glancing blow. Uh-oh. Miss. Okay, that was good. That was good. Wound. Oh, he wounded Bodorin. Fight on. Target the critical guy first. They surrender the bishop's sergeant. I want his chain shirt. They have 12. Oh, I should have specifically looked and tried to get that guy's chain shirt. I should have killed him. Okay, wait, what are we? Fine. Okay, everybody's fine because we already healed up. At least it's not raining. The courtyard, the chapel, search for relics, nothing. The crypt, rob the graves. -3 to the Loris and 2 to the commune. Oh my god. Make camp overnight. Travel up to Maestrich. A merchant's cart. A merchant sits by his overturned cart. Rob him while he's vulnerable or help him right the cart. Help him write it. You take the card, he gives you 20 gold. Fantastic. Need to get 2 more things done. Got 260. Should I buy a good sword with that? Or just buy a sword, actually, instead of buying a good sword? Maybe I should just buy a regular sword. I like that. 3 of the bishop's men come in, stand by the door looking at faces. One of them looks at you longer than is comfortable, then turns away. Slip out the back, keep your head down. Let's slip out the back. You move to the kitchen and out the rear door. Godel watches you without commitment. You return half an hour later, the men are gone. Why don't you like that, man? I'm just trying to do what I can do, you know? Arnad the foolish merchant. Gertrude the liar. Go to the river docks and work for a day. Smuggle goods across the river. We got plus 44 coin and 1 to outlaws. Hell yeah. Watch the countryside. Oh, to the Tall's wits go up. Interesting, interesting. Let's go back to the Vise, I guess. We're gonna go all the way down to the forest here. 3 of the prince's bishop's men step on the road, hands on their hilts. Try to talk your way past. Pay them off. Let's pay them off. Coin changes hand, they count it, smirk, and let you pass. They got no problems. No problems with us. A noble carriage arrives, lecker scuffed, 4 horses tired. The footman demands priority over the queue of carts. Wave them through, bow and grovel, or insist they wait their turn. You wait just like the rest of us. They speak quietly and firmly. The noble himself leans out, armed, amused. Fair enough. They wait. Godfrey pays you and pats your shoulder. You see what I see now. That's worth more coin. Okay. Buy 5 food. Forgot to check our inventory. We have a sword now. We have a knife with that, a sword, and a knife. We should probably equip the sword there. We need to complete 1 more event. Let's travel to Liege. Okay, a roadside shrine. Take the coins. Let's leave a coin and pray. Need to resolve another encounter. Beg for alms. Pickpocket someone. You relieve a sleeping drunk of his wages. Aww. A mace. Plate armor for 310. This is a really cool game. Hop over to the outskirts, see what we can find over there. A question of weights. At the market scales, a cloth merchant is shouting that the bishop's weighman keeps a false beam. Light on what I sell, heavy on what I'm taxed. The weighman, tired and official, answers that the scales of the bishops and therefore beyond question. A crowd is gathering in its opinions. Side loudly with the merchant, defend the bishop's weighman, or slip out before the sergeant comes. Let's slide with the merchant. Fuck the bishop. Chapter 2 complete. 100 deniers. You back the cloth man. Okay, complete the second chapter. You back the cloth man and the crowd's gamble swings behind you in something with teeth. The weighman retreats to fetch a sergeant. The merchant grips your arm. The guilds don't forget a friend. Okay. Chapter 3, reach a top faction rank. Win 10 battles and become feared. We're already feared. So reach a top faction rank. What's my stats? I guess my outlaws it's going up. See if there's anything here for me. Buy information for the guards, nothing. We'll work a shift. Camp, work another shift. Buy from the guards. Nothing really there, is there? A knot of guildmen and hired toughs blocked the way. The kind of commune cut through them. Ambush. And now let's hit this guy first because he's critical already. Lancing blow. You're dead. Just let him go. I don't care. I don't care. Make sure to buy some more supplies. We could buy the plate armor now. Buy another. We'll buy some bandages. Now let's check our inventory. Who's wearing what? +1 defense, +1 defense, +3, +2. Oh, to the Tall's got the cleaver and the rook's mark. So yeah, I think this is who we want to have the chain shirt. Yeah. Let's go back into Liege. Go to the market. What can we sell our stuff? Let's get rid of this bandit, this club, this knife. Go to the tavern. A drunk has Marie by the wrists and is laughing in her face. She is keeping her own face perfectly neutral. Pierre is in the cellar fetching a fresh barrel. Speak to him quietly, buy him a drink, pull him off her. You take his risk, or our honor's gone up, and twist it until he lets go. He swings, you duck, and Marie cracks an empty tankard over his head from beyond. The room cheers. Order a drink and buy a round for the table. We are legendary and honorable. Resse the Muddy Beggar, the only recruit here. What if we ordered another drink? More for the commune. They love us, I swear. Yeah, the commune's only -7 and the outlaws are +10, so we really need to work for the outlaws. Big Pierre, anything? Ask what the news is. Beatrice? Not what you were looking for. Take a shift. And let's go back to forest here. We have plenty of food, so. A man who explains you. A thin man walking the other way slows down when he sees you. You're not wicked, he says, only convenient. He says it mildly, which makes it much worse. Ask what he means. You begin defending yourself before he accuses you of anything particular. He smiles very sadly at this and leaves you with the argument. Very interesting, interesting. Forest path, the clearing, forest for herbs, nothing. The Bram's camp. Okay, hey, we got a little more here. Rook leans against the ring lock. Let's, the hidden road. The bishop's patrols are tightening. We need a new route through the forest, one they haven't found. Scout it, mark it, save it. All right. Do I need to actually do something? No. Okay, the turncoat. Rook is not smiling, which is how you know this is serious. Someone in the band has been talking to the bishop's men. 2 of us by the road went bad in fortnight. That is not luck. Find out who, quiet before saying does it loud. I would rather than that. You watch, you listen, you find him, a young one, frightened, paying off a debt to a surgeon in Maastricht. You bring him into Rook, which handles these things the way he handles. He does not thank you. He would not insult you in that way. I've had worse days, not many, but some. Okay. Forest for the herbs. Let's hunt in the forest. We get +5 food. Make camp overnight. Hunt in the forest again. Forage for the herbs. We get nothing. There's nothing here in the camp for us. Guess let's go to Liege here. Storm rolling in. Push through the rain. Shelter in the barn. As the dark clouds father, rain is coming. Heavy rain. You can see a barn off the road you can push through. Shelter in the barn. You wait out the storm. A knot of guildmen and hired toughs blocks the way. The kind the commune pays to watch its road. One of them points it to you. That's one of theirs. Try to talk your way past. They just have normal stuff. So let's Let's finish these guys off. They surrender, no problem. Rob them. Go into Liege. Honestly, I don't 100% know. Work our shift. And pickpocket someone. Nice. +1 to the Outlaws. We'll go into the tavern, we'll order a drink, and buy a round for everybody. Buy a drink for just my party. Spend the night. Pickpocket someone again. They got away. Go to the outskirts, see if there's anything there for us. They need anything here? Beg from the desperate? No, thank you. Buy information from the guards. Old Jahane wants a word. Jane pulls you from behind the half-fallen wheel. She is shaking a little. Her whole hand's flustered against the apron. There's a body. 2 days ago, under the south heath, where I do not scavenge because the smell is too bad. The wind shifted yesterday and I saw the boot. She swallows. A young woman, maybe 20, pretty, where she was. Her throat was cut. The dress is a good dress, city-made, not outskirts. I know whose dress it is. There is a merchant on the Barbant Road in Maastricht named Koppen who lost his daughter 3 weeks ago. He's been asking after her. I think she ran. She grips your arm. I cannot tell anyone myself. I am an old woman who scavenges the heap. If I tell the bailiff, he will say I did it. If I tell the merchant, he will say I did it. If I say nothing, the wind will shift again, and someone else will find her, and the dogs will get there first. I need someone who's not me to carry this, will you? Yes. So that's out a long breath. He's holding for 2 days. The south heap near the broken wagon. You will smell it before you see it. I have covered it properly with sacking. She is not a fox's supper yet. She presses a small bronze brooch into your hand, the kind a city girl would pinned on her cloak. It was caught in the sacking. Hopin will know it if you choose to tell him. Okay, so now we need to go to decide what to do with what old Janine found. Okay, yeah, where do you want me to go for, though? Old Janine, when first she knows what she wants to tell the bailiff, tell the family, tell her she was afraid. Okay. Letters for a prince. A notary rides a patient mule with a writing box strapped to the saddle and ink both cuffs. He offers letters, contracts, and petitions to anyone with a grievance too large to trust in memory. His price comes for a habit. Pay him to draft a useful sounding paper. Ask him to read a found scrap for free. Mock lawyers and walk on. We'll pay him 20. For a few deniers, you acquire a folded document covered in loops and authority. You cannot read it, but neither can most men likely to be impressed by this. Interesting. Let's pickpocket someone. Hey, we got +1 to the outlaw, and we got a little bit of wit. That's really good. So, I mean, we're +10 here. +10 for the outlaw. Is that not... Huh. Nobody's injured, are they? Wounded. Yeah, everybody's wounded because they're starving. I didn't even realize. Alright, let's buy the meat pie. Buy a bunch of food before we die. There we go. They're all fine now. Let's go up to Vise, I guess. A sensitive complaint. A well-dressed man waves on you with great urgency and no dignity whatsoever. He is swearing far more than the gray morning calls for. He is standing in a way a man stands when standing is the problem. Weight shifting from one leg to the other, never quite settling. A small wince riding each change. You have an honest face, a discreet face. I require a surgeon, a quiet one. The physicians of the town have mouths like market bells, and what ails a man is the business of that man alone. You ask reasonably what ails him. His face grows the deep red of a brick left in a kiln. It is a matter of lower providences. I will say no more. I will pay you and well for someone to walk me somewhere quiet and ask me precisely nothing. Escort him discreetly to a surgeon. Recommend a surgeon you know. Demand he tell you what's wrong first. Walk away. Demand he tell you what's wrong first. He stares at you with the wounded dignity of a man who has suffered enough. He refuses to explain. He leaves with his secret and his coin. Interesting. We'll work a shift real quick. And pay for a round at the bar. That's the loyalist. Is there anywhere we can spend money at the bar and The outlaws will like it. A small cart sits crooked at the roadside, one wheel free, the axle snapped clean. An older woman in a gray shawl stands beside it, holding a leather bag with both hands. She's not panicking, she's very much at ease. Midwife, she says when she's slow. 3 hours of walking left and the woman has been in labor since dawn. The cart is finished, I am not. Help me, fix this or carry me on your back, pick one. Carry her bundles while she walks the donkey, rob the old woman, help repair the axle. Let's carry her bundles. It's an urgent, miserable work and it gets her moving. At parting, she gives you coin. We're at the abandoned monastery. Search for relics. Behind a loose stone behind the altar, you find a small wooden box. It feels heavy. Sell it unopened. Give it to the church for honor. +2 to the loyalist, and we are honorable now. You bring the box to Father Clement. He is genuinely moved. We shall move to Maestrich now. Walk to Maestrich, find Copen's house on Barber's Road. That's what we'll do. Copen's house is narrow and 3 stories in the Barber Road just outside the cathedral square. The shutters are still painted black from mourning. A serving woman with red eyes opens the door. The merchant is Copen, his 50, hollow-cheeked with the slow movements of a man who has not slept properly in 3 weeks. He sees the brooch in your hand before you say anything. He makes a sound that is not a word and sits down on the bench by the door. You have to decide what to tell him. The full truth, the kind half, or you can leave the brooch on the bench and walk out without speaking, letting him draw his own. Tell him the full truth. Well, where, how, all of it. Go to the bailiff first, make it official before you tell Copen. Let's do that. We wouldn't want that woman to get hurt. You find the Maestrich bailiff at the watch house. You speak carefully and you do not name Janine. You do not name the south heap precisely. You name the brooch and the dress the roach the merchant lives on. You suggest that he may wish to send a man to the outskirts. The bailiff is a thin man with a thinner mouth. He writes everything you say. He does not arrest you. He does not ask after the woman who found the body. He sends 2 of his men to the heap within the hour. By evening, the girl is in a proper coffin and Copen has been told by officers formally with respect. Fantastic. Let's play Beggar's Bluff for 25. Damn, 1 rat. 2 skulls, 3 rats. 3 skulls, 4 rats. Whoo, he says bluff, but hey, there was actually 5 rats on the table. We'll leave the table at that. Order a drink and pay for it, everybody. It's the loyalist again. What's new? A customer officer advised was beaten to near death last week. He survived. Bishop's Hall, we're mistrusted, so they're not going to give us anything. We can watch the countryside, but we just get a couple bucks for that. Work a shift. Smuggle? Oh, man, they found us, and we had to throw the package overboard. Okay. Reach a top faction rank. What does that mean? I feel like we've done a lot of that. Cut it through. Cut them through. Gotta kill this guy because they have a chain shirt. Rob them. 22. Nice. We're done looting here. Let's go to Vise. Go to the bridge and work a shift. Thomas is 2 cups deeper than he is wise, and he just stood up on the bench. To my friends, and to he just as broad dinner. This one, to his best of us all. Toast back warmly. You stand and raise your cup. The whole tavern cheers. Brun rolls his eyes from the bar, but is smiling. Thomas climbs down and falls into your lap and is asleep within 5 minutes. The bench is comfortable. You don't move. What if we just spent all of our money on the loyalist bars? What if we just spent all of our money on the loyalist bars? We could. Go to the farmlands, I guess. Turn of justice. 2 men, both bleeding, both standing still, are at each other in the road. One has a turnip in his fist, the other has a turnip in his teeth. There is a small circle of villagers watching, and one boy taking bets. Nobody's intervening. The Videna is apparently of long standing. Search the younger man fairly. Blame the church tithe collector instead. Take the old man's side and threaten the neighbor. The younger man, seeing no justice here, throws down a turnip from his own sack just to end it. Whether it was the stolen one stops mattering immediately. Okay. Rob a traveler. Ooh, he's a armed traveler. He died. Leave the farmlands and head up here, I guess. See what's going on, if there is anything up here worth anything. The Guild Runner. A boy of perhaps 14 comes down at the lane of a dead run, a sealed roll of paper clutched to his chest. Glancing back at nothing, he skids to a halt when he sees you, weighing whether you are the kind of trouble he is running from. Guild business, he pants. Walk past him. March him to the bishop. Walk him to the next gate in case. March him to the bishop's watch. Let him run. I don't know. March him. +1 to the loyalist. You take him by the collar to the nearest watchman, who relieves him of the sealed roll with great interest. What is our -7 with the loyalist? The old ballista. A farmer and a wool buyer are screaming at each other. The farmer says he was shortchanged. Magenta beckons you to come over. Count the coins yourself. You count twice. The farmer was right. The buyer pays the rest, grunging. Magenta nods. A long day. In the day. The town gate. Trade rumors. We trade nothing. The tavern. Order a drink and pay for everybody. +1 to commune. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't really know where to go, what to do now. Pray for a blessing. Let's spend the night. Go back to the old ballista. Take a work in the day. Trade rumors. Pay for everybody. A drunk from Liege leans over Agenta's slate and makes a crude joke about her dead eye. If she doesn't react, the market goes quiet. Throw him out, tell him to leap politely. You speak quietly, something in your tone reaches him. He apologizes and goes. She pays you, presses extra coin into your palm. Hawk. Trade rumor, we get nothing. The Roman market will buy 5 more. Order a drink, pay for everybody in the bar, and let's carry on. A small stone. Let's leave a coin. Take the coin left by others. The tithe cart. The church tithe cart sits axle deep in a rut, one wheel split. A young deacon guards it white knuckle. A strong box of the bishop's dew roped under canvas. He has plainly heard what happens to the tithe carts on lonely roads. He is looking at you the way a rabbit looks at weather. Put your shoulder to the cart. Mark the cart for the road's people. Yeah, mark the cart. You note the rut, the split wheel, and the lonely mile, and the later let the ward fall on the right ear at the crossroads. What becomes of the bishop's due after that is no concern of yours. Turning a furrow, you uncover something hard. A small iron crucifix, blackened with age. Not a Roman thing, older, medieval maybe. Pocket it. You wrap it in your tunic. A relic either in Liege will give you something for it, probably. Hunt the rabbits. Let's go rob a traveler. +20, +1 to the outlaws. Hell yeah, go to Liege. Travel there. Take the coins. Take the coins. A wagon of conscience. The knight's soil cart has hit a stone and spilled part of its load onto a road in a steaming brown fan. The driver stands in despair with a rake. Passerbys comment from a safe distance. The smell arrives first, last, and always. Help him clear the road, demand hazard money before helping, make fun of him from the roadside. He flings a shovelbolt with admire accuracy. You escape most of it, which still leaves far too much. What a dick, I should kill him. Alright, the tavern. 2 of Bishop's footmen approach you. Your name, business, make it quick, lie. You spin them a story they don't believe but they can't disprove. They leave annoyed. 50 deniers coming up. Bones clatter across the table. I'm gonna say 1 dagger. 2 daggers. 3 daggers. 4 daggers. Bluff. Shit, there are 4 daggers. Play again. 50 deniers. 1 dagger. 2 daggers. 3 daggers. 4 daggers. 5 daggers. Show me. Hey, there actually was 5 daggers. Holy crap. Holy crap. We win. Double or nothing 1 time. Oh my god. We're gonna go 1 rat. 3 skulls. How about 4 skulls? 5 skulls. Bluff. There was only 3. You win 100 coin. He swears under his breath and pushes the coins aside. He has no coins left to lose, and the room has taken notice. No one else will wager against you tonight. Order a drink and pay for everybody. Let's work a shift. Go to the cathedral square, beg for alms. Go to the back alleyways. Let's pickpocket somebody. +1 to the outlaws. Woo! We're +10. I don't know what's We're told to. Oh, we need to return to the outskirts. Question mark. Roadblock of flesh. A dead horse lies swollen across the road, one eye perked open and flies thick on his belly. The stink reaches you before the sight does. Crops hop nearby like patent officials. Butcher what meat is still usable? Ew. Go around, yeah, through the ditch and brush. Let's keep our hands clean here. We don't need to be messing with dirty horses. Tell old Jameen let's work a shift. And tell her what we found. She listens, she is along. The bailiff good, better than I had hoped. She is a coffin, they did not come for me. You did good work for an old woman. She puts 10 deniers in hand, it is not much, it is mine. She goes back to the south heap. She does not scavenge it. She sits beside for a long time, the way a woman sits behind a friend's grave. Oh man. Pay for the guards' information, beg from the desperate. Go back to Liege. Goodbye the plate armor now. We have so much money. Tell them what happened. Boss whole face changed to receive. He waits until you see it and he says, you made it. Tell me. Boss listens to your account. Ask 2 careful questions and sits back. Good, that is good. He slides a small purse across the table without looking at it. 30 deniers as promised. There'll be more work if you want it. Is there any work I could do for you? He puts his cup down with both hands. He looks at the fire for a long time before he looks at you. There's a man in the city named Podwitz Bex. He keeps a cloth shape near the mascara. He is fat now and rich. In 95, he and I fought together at a place I will not name. He took an arrow through the side. I carried him for a day and night. When we got out, he owed me 40 deniers, agreed in writing. He said he would pay what he could. He could. He never did. 12 years now. I've asked him twice. Once he pretended not to know me. Once he had an apprentice show me the door. I cannot do it myself anymore. His hand shakes. His voice is small. If you go there for me, if a man in his prime, stands in his shop and asks for what he owes, he will pay. I will give you 10 of the 40. The other 30 are mine. I'll go see him. Okay, where's that at? In Liege. Market. The tavern. The guild quarter. At noonbreak, 2 journeymen rush where a crowd has gathered. Bet on the bigger one, bet on the bigger one. He wins in the day. The cathedral square, visit the cloth shop. The shop is on a good corner. 2 apprentices are folding bolts of green wool. A round-faced man in a fur trim coat sits behind a writing desk counting. He looks up to you with a polite, distant smile of a man who's about to ask you if they're buying. You put the vellum on the desk in front of him. The smile dies in 3 stages. Surprise, then recognition, then a slow, tight anger. Old Ties is still alive then. Press him for the full story, show him the document, then forgive the debt. Threaten to ruin him. Take a bigger purse for yourself. Oh, shit. Or I could show him the document, then forgive the debt? What? I'm gonna threaten to ruin him. -1 Kamula. You lean over the desk, you name his wife, you name his shop, you name the back room where he keeps his good cloth. The apprentice freezes. Paxwell's color goes a bad gray. He gives you 60 deniers, he keeps the vellum, he tells you Thighs is dead to him, dead to the city, and if he ever returns, he will have you arrested. You leave with the coin, you will not see a cop. Thighs will not see a copper. He will see your face when you return and decide what you are. Buy a drink for the whole bar. Ask what the news is. Keep talking. Ask what the news is. Keep talking. Try your luck. Wounded! Ow! What up? Let's pickpocket somebody. +1 to the outlaws. Woo! What's our stats now? It's still just +10. Okay, this game is cool. I feel like I've done a lot though. Aaron's not free. A Clouth merchant has arranged a stall and he expects a dupe, not a road for it. The moment you pause, he claims you owe him for breathing near premium liniment. His apprentice nods like this makes sense. Argue that the air belongs to God, not him. Pay the fool and move on. Threaten to overturn the stall. You lean in and let him hear the part of your voice usually reserved for roadside trouble. The merchant blotches, gathers his dignity, and decides the air around his stall is now temporarily free. Fuck yeah, it is. Hunt in the forest, +3 food. The clearing, forage for herbs. Everything looks the same. Go to the camp. There's nothing to it. Okay. Reach a top faction rank. I feel like I am in a top faction rank. You know? We're allied 2. Tiers 2 out of 3, standing 10. Your faction, they will not raise your return after day 105. They will not raise you yet. Return after day 105. I have had a game favor. Side with them in encounters and finish their work. Helping one faction costs you with its arrivals. What day is it? It's only day 82. I have to get to day 105 before I can be a top faction rank. So I would just need to spam a bunch of days, I think. That's what we'll do then. We'll spend our days in Legion. Not a guildman, cut through them. Okay. He's got club and leather, club and none. Let's get this guy. He's dead. Oh, he's gonna stay on. Wow. Never mind, he's dead. Club, leather, leather, club. We don't want any of this. Done looting. All right, let's go to the market. Let's buy a bunch of food. Let's sell this club. Let's buy a chain shirt. Why not? Why not buy a chain shirt, you know? We have the money. Sword. Look at this. This half-ear guy. This guy's dope. 2 and 5. He's super lucky. Chain shirt, padded walnut. Now we have this stain. Let's unequip that and equip that. Hell yeah, these guys are sick. Okay, so what's to stop me from just spending the night, pickpocket someone? Spend the night, pickpocket someone. Do my work every day. Oh, to the tall's got toughness. He did. Toughness. Oh, we're out of food. Holy crap. We're all critical. Holy crap. Win 20 battles. Your swarm arm is no rumor. I totally forgot about the whole food thing. Okay, everybody's fine. Day 91. We're just killing a bunch of people. Oh, hey, check it out. Kloss catches your eye from across the room and gives you a small nod towards the back door. He gets up and follow him. Behind the door, 3 other men and workmen close are waiting. Kloss jets with you and you're welcome here, friend. Don't speak of it. You spend an hour in their company. You learn nothing certain. Only the commune is real and you're slightly inside it now. I didn't realize that. I bet they hate me. They hate me a lot. They're minus 10ing, you know? They're not big fans of me. Let's sell the patched walnut. We're just trying to beg for alms. We're just trying to spend the night around. Just pass the days until day 105. We're wretched. We're wretched. Our honor has just gone all the way down here. We have 90 gold. Okay, we're actually out of gold now. Cut through them. Leather chain shirt. Let's get this guy. So we can actually get the chain shirt. Glancing blow. Come on, we need to get him. Yeah, killed. Oh, we didn't even get the chain shirt guy. Yikes. Yikes. Everybody's wounded. How did everybody get wounded? Oh, he missed. Wow, okay. Yeah, they surrender. Rob them. We're definitely taking the chain shirt and the sword. Real quick, let's make sure we're all fine. Let's do the inventory thing. Plate armor, chain shirt, and the bandit's cleaver. Unequipped, unequipped. There's a chain shirt and a sword. That's really good. Now let's go and devise. Let's go to the fish market. And let's sell the armor, the sword. Buy some provisions. Two bargemen are shoving each other near their horns. Voices rising fast. Thomas is between them with both hands raised. Help Thomas separate them. Sure. Thomas, you got anything for us? Is there any work I can do for you? Thomas waves up front and leans across the table and laughs gone. My sister's boy Lucas, he's 16 and stupid the way 16 is stupid. I'll find your nephew. Okay, but actually I just need to spend another 5 days here kind of doing nothing. Pilgrim arrives at the bridge with no toll. Add Godfrey to waive it. Godfrey snorts. Already did. Just wanted to see if you did. Okay. No need to test me like that, but alright. Fine. Spend the night, work a shift. Dog has fallen off the bridge and is struggling in the slow current. Let's climb down and fish it out. Cold water, a hand of fur, a teeth, the dog licks your face, the child shrieks with joy. How sweet. Work a shift. A pilgrim arrives. Turn him back. He turns away without a word. Godfrey waits until his man is out of earshot. That's not how we do it here. Okay. Fish the market. Talk to him. Go back to the Riverside Tavern and order a drink for everybody in the bar. Pay Beggar's Bluff for 25 gold. 25 gold. 1 rat. 3 crowns. 4 crowns. 5 crowns. Bluff. There was only 1 crown, actually. Holy crap. Go ahead and, spend the night. We'll leave Vi's here. Let's go to the abandoned monastery. Let's see what we can find up here. Check if they're alive. No, they were not. They're never alive. 3 of the prince's men cut through them. Chain shirt. Target this guy first. Always kill the guy with the chain shirt. Rob him. Take the chain shirt. Take the sword, too. Holy crap. Find a loose stone in the altar. You find a small wooden box. It feels heavy. Let's open it. The box is trapped with a rusted pin. It jams your thumb inside 3-bit nails and a dead mouse. Typical. Typical. Rob the graves. +1 to the outlaws. +0 to the commune and everybody. We're still -10s, +10s. Day 103. make camp. Rob the graves again. They hate us, that's okay. Search for relics, nothing. The courtyard. Let's leave the monastery and travel to Maestrich. A merchant's cart. Rob him while he's vulnerable. 33 deniers. Counting improves revenue. As a narrow river bend, a ferryman counts your party once, then again, and arrives at a different number. His little boat smells of wet wood and fish scales. The current looks strong enough to profit from an argument. Pay his count along with him till he breaks. Look for a ford up to count along with him until he breaks. He grows louder, you grow louder, and somehow the dispute becomes a public spectacle. To avoid losing the day, you pay anyway. Ah, he got us. Okay, what is it? Day 105. All right. Buy some more food. Chain shirts and swords only sell for 1 now. That's kind of crazy. The inn. The quarter, the river docks, work a shift. Take it, but break the... As someone pulls you aside, a sealed letter at the name in the tavern. Don't read it. Take it. Break the seal first. You read it, a number, a date, a name you don't recognize. You reseal it with candle wax. No one notices. Barges, everything works normal. All right, we have 14 food. Nothing really to do here. Smuggle goods across the river. It did not work. The walls. Find Lucas at the muster yard. The muster yard is mud and noise and the smell of unwashed boys. Lucas is easy to find. He's sitting on the pack wall against polishing a knife that is far too good for him. He looks up with you with the eyes of a boy who's about to be brave. Who are you then? You show him with the barge mark. His face changes. Reason with him. Bribe the corporal to lose his papers. Leave him to his glory. Pocket the barge mark. Yeah, you walk past Lucas without showing him the barge mark. He never knows you were there. He marches with the rest of his boys 3 days later. The barge mark is worth 2 deniers at a major silversmith. If you do not mind selling it, you sell it. Thomas, when you see him next, will ask. You'll have to look him in the face and say something. I don't know where Thomas is. We're still not a top faction rank. Chain shirt, sword, bandit's cleaver and chain shirt, sword and chain shirt, sword and plate armor. So yeah, we can actually just sell that. Sell all that. Pickpocket someone, just kill him. Just kill him. Food do we have? 17. Let's go to the outskirts first so we can maybe talk to somebody. Storm rolling in. Let's push through the rain. You march through the downpour cold and soaked, but you don't slow down. We're not even injured from that. Go to the shanty camp. Nope. The city gate. Buy information from the guard. They give us nothing. Work a shift. Back to Liege. Take the shortcut. Oda the Tall was hurt. Oh no. Grab a few more things of food. Try to rob somebody. Let's work a shift. An old woman asked for coin at the yard gate. Her son died. Give her a denier. Why not? In the day. Work a shift. In the day. Go pickpocket somebody. Plus 10, minus 10. The back out. What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, we only have 12 food. Let's go ahead and buy a few more. Hey, Sparrow! Your game is louder than you? Oh, sorry. It is a, basically just music, actually. Woo! Sorry, I've been kind of locked in. I don't know how long ago you said that. This is a very interesting game. I haven't seen anybody else played it, though. The Pit by the Road. A man deep hole. We're pretty much done with it, honestly. We're trying to get, like, our last little achievement here. I've been quickly passing the days. We were taking our time earlier, but now we're just running through it real quick. From below, a low, exhausted voice calls up, "Hello, I can pay. I can really pay. Just don't go." Lower a rope and pull him up. Uses our rope. This is the first time we can actually use one of our equipments. That's interesting. We'll use the rope. You brace against a stump, drop the rope, and haul. He comes up scraped, weeping, and grateful. A wool merchant who took the wrong shortcut. He presses coins into your hand with both of his and swears he'll never do it again. You leave the main road. You doubt that. We'll just turn it all the way down. All right, can we, well, we're trying to figure out, oh, okay, Rook is ready to make it official. Okay, that's what we've been doing. We're trying to figure out how to reach a top faction rank. And we are +10 with the Outlaws. The Outlaws love us. So let's make it official, Rook. You have proven yourself beyond question. Rook finds you alone. No camp, no fire, just him in the trees. The time has come. You are offered the title of Road Captain. Your cut as Road Captain, roughly 10 to 25 deniers PM daily. Sure. Chapter 3, complete. 25 deniers. Complete the 3rd chapter of your road. Awesome. Awesome. All right. The world will not forget this. Your cut as Road Captain. Work the road. Collect a tribute. A fat wagon. Objectives. Your name is made. The rest of the road is yours. Okay. I feel like we have completed this game. I mean, that was a fun little experience. We are the allied with the Outlaws. I kind of wish the economy was a little bit tighter. It felt a little bit too easy to make money. You could just go to a town and pass a few days. The combat's pretty simple. I think this could be fleshed out a bit more. Like, let's ambush. Our first attack's auto hit. We're gonna basically kill one of these guys. Yeah, he's critical and 2 wounded. We target him. If one of these 4 guys hits him, they'll probably surrender. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Rob them. We get 38 more coin. We can take their stuff, but we don't care that much. All right, that was a cool little game. That was, what is this even called? I forgot. Beggars Road. That was Beggars Road, 1407, in the same area as KCD. That was kind of cool. I'm glad I played that. It's 11 o'clock. I did a little fun Saturday stream. All right, we enjoyed that. Beggars Road. I would give that a solid, I don't know. I'd give it a solid, like, 8 out of 10. 3.5 out of, let's say 3.5 out of 5. So 7 out of 10. It's a very interesting little game. There's some fun moments, but they really could work on the economy. There isn't really seem to be any major punishments for getting the other 2 factions to -10. Like, they attack me when they see me, but that's about it. Yeah, getting money is a little bit too simple, and the gambling system is amazing. It is amazing, except the people you're playing against are idiots. Why are they so bad at this? 200 bones down. What do we got? We got 2 daggers, 1 dagger, 2 skulls, 3 daggers. He says, "You're lying." We were lying. We lost again. Holy crap. Play again. 200. Damn. Oh, shit. 1 coin, 2 daggers, 3 coins. He says, bluff. But we have 3 coins on our side. That is crazy. Let's play again. One more time. 200 deniers on the table. How many of what? We're going to say 1 crown because we have a crown and a spree card. He says 2 crowns, so I'm going to say 3 crowns. 4 crowns on the table. That's a bluff for me. But there were 4 crowns. Oh, man. Let's play again. One more time. 200 deniers. All right, what do we... Oh, we got 1, 1, 1. That's pretty bad. Let's start with 1 crown, 2 skulls, 3 skulls, 4 skulls. I'm gonna call bluff that. He would have to have 4 or 3 of them, and he only had 2. Okay. One more time. 200 more deniers. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. How many of what? We're gonna go 1 rat. He says 1 skull. I'm gonna say 2 skulls. He says 3 skulls. 4 skulls. Bluff! Ah, I should have called it on 3. I should have called it on 3. Play again. 200, of course, every time. How many? What do we want to start with? Let's start with 1 rat. 3 daggers. Bluff. You don't have 3 daggers. You only had 2. Play again. 200. Come on, come on. Let's win this one. I start how many of what? 1 rat. 3 rats. 4 rats. We have 4 rats on the table. I won. Thomas has no coin left to lose and the room has taken notice. Should I try to get I've got an idea. I'm going to try to make 1,000 gold. Buy the bone token. A cheerful man with a cart blocking the road selling holy relics. St. Lambert's authentic fingernail, he announces, holding up a sliver of bark. 10 denials, cures plague, gout, and material difficulties. Beside the fakes on a leather thong, you notice a small piece of bone, real by the look of it, worn smooth from being carried. Expose him as a fraud? Let's buy it. We got a saint's finger. You hand over 10 deniers and take the bone. The relic seller eyes flicks to you as you leave. You picked the right one, you know, he murmurs. Don't ask where I got it. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Let's check that one out, huh? Toughness, the ring, the rook's mark. 1 luck to all in party? Hell yeah, we have +2 to all luck. That's cool. All right, let's go into Vise. Let's see if we can Growfree crosses the room and sits down from across the invite. I have a question. If a man asks you at the bridge whether you have seen a heron feather charm on someone's coat, what do you say? Say no? He nods slowly. That's the right answer. If anyone asks you that, the answer is no. Forever. Remember. Play Beggar's Bluff. 200 gold on the table. 200 gold. Who's going to take me up? We've got 2 fresh, let's say 1 skull. 2 daggers. 2 skulls. He says, I don't believe you. But hey, there was actually 3 skulls on the table, you fool. We're sitting at 986. Let's spend the night. Go back to the Riverside Tavern. I have a question for you. If a man asks you at a bridge, have you seen a heron feather on someone's coat? What do you say? Ask him why. Say you don't remember. Let's ask him why. He looks at you for a long moment. That is also a kind of an answer. I prefer the other one. Think about it. He goes back to his table. Play Beggar's Bluff for 100 groschen. How many? 1 crown. Why would you... Okay, hold 1,000 dinars at once and don't lose it. I knew that was going to be an achievement. Why would he... See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what... You got to fix your AI a little bit. All right, this feels like a fun game to play. The Beggars Road, the Beggars Bluff. But what do you mean? He literally just called a bluff on 1 crown when he had a crown in his inventory. If you understand the rules of the game... If you at a base, at a actual base, if you understand the rules, if you just understand them, this makes no sense. So, fix that, please. Let's order a drink and pay for everybody because we have the money to do so. Our party is full. Let's go to the fish market. Buy a bunch of food. Buy an extra bandage. Buy 100 food. I don't know. All right. That was fun. That was fun. I liked that. I enjoyed that. That was, yeah. That was Beggar Road. Beggars Road. A fun little survival roguelike from Cold Frame Studios. Okay.